So just to say that, so they can't say I'm avoiding criticism, the most biting thing in there is the button where the button didn't work, and I'm speaking harshly to AB. Mm-hmm. So, you know, like, that was one instance.
Yeah, that's just like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. First off, AB's still obviously on the fucking pod. So what was that situation? Something that ended absolutely fucking horribly, bro. Ethan's a tyrant. Fuck no. Yo, AB's still chilling on the pod, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, shout out, by the way. Shout out everybody on the fucking pod. You know what I'm saying? On the crew. You already know. But, like, bro, clearly that was a situation where, yeah, like, yo, workplace tension, yada, yada. But, like, bro, that was not some severe shit where, like, oh, my God, this causes heavy dynamic shifts in the whole team. Oh. Like, no, my nigga. Ian really trying. He's making up these fucking fantasies, my nigga. Ian, you're too busy sucking Hassan's dick, bro. You in his team. How do you know what's going on within the pod? I'm still trying to figure it out, brother. You had this fucking content cop bullshittery cooking up for like the past month and shit. That means you was definitely in cahoots. How do you know what's going on within the team? What the fuck are we talking about? Yo. Yo. Did y'all miss me? Yo, Head's probably like, yo, Trilly, get out the way, bro. We gotta get to the yap sesh. So I ain't even gonna lie. I know what y'all did miss. The official Ethan Klein response to Content Cop H3 Part 3. Yeah, if you ain't seen the last time, we covered like the BDS, kind of crazy out here, bro. What did he say? So I know. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. But that little tier list, John, or whatever. Not even the tier list. That was later in the bit. It was, I don't even know, that one graphic John he was doing that Ian had on the screen where they were basically saying like Heads like this. Oh yeah, Hassan is here. You would think Hassan would be in the top, John, even though he should have been because all these heads are orbiting him. But besides that factor, like. And he had like Frogan at the top, and he was going through all the different people on the oh yeah, like, yo, these people follow Frogan or whatever. Like, that John was dumb, completely worthless. I don't know what it was supposed to be proven. Then he had the one section where he was basically saying that Ethan was scared of bulls like Stavros and Theovan, even though he completely debunked that junk because he had that post literally disavowing Theovan having a son on the pod. Tough. I'm like, all right, I feel that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, Ian, you looking more like a dumbass. Nice. Then, right after that, which is what we going to be covering, this part, seeing there, obviously, Ethan Klein, H3 reaction to this, John, is the button. That part of the vid. Yeah, literally, like, if there was one part that I had to choose specifically out of the whole vid that needed to go, it would be the whole vid. But barring that, it would definitely be the button part, because that part was absolutely worthless and added nothing to any argument. I'm not even gonna lie, like, what are we doing? Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone. But of course, like Heads was saying, bro, Trilly, you talking too much. You already know we about to yap. We about to just get right into the yap session. I ain't gonna waste no more time. So let's do it, baby. Y'all already know, of course. Shout out H3 fam. Shout out Ethan Klein. Shout out the H3 podcast channel. Y'all already know what it is. Reacting to the entire IDubbbz Content Cop H3 show. Of course, you want the link to the original VOD? Down in the description. First link, y'all know what I'm saying. Of course, like I said, share the love. But yeah, of course, that boy will be down there every time. But yeah, we got to get back into it. So, let's get to the button part, because...
He thinks I'm weak. He thinks a lot of these other creators that he's gone out of his way to attack, he thinks that they're weak, and he thinks they're a target that he can bully. He can
dumb as fuck. Like, the cry bullying with them is just incredible.
He does, again, like, even going back on this, he does realize that all these people are also, like, participating in things that are harassing Ethan, his family, people, part of the pod, you know what I'm saying, part of the team. Like, bro, come on, man.
These people started this shit. They talk shit
directly
about me, and I respond.
Manipulate, he can send lawsuits to, and I want him to know that we're not going to be bullied. You're being a piece of shit, and we're going to call you out.
So here's the button. You've got a video.
Man, this is about to be fucking painful.
Oh, brother, he goes after the button. And what's going to only be described as...
Now you've gone too far.
It's just confusing. It's just a poorly conceived, aimless... bro. I think... Obviously, his video, it's doing well view-wise. It has like it has over 50% dislike, so clearly there's a lot of people that don't like it. But what interests me, I think...
Yeah, that whole... See, but that's the thing, though, with the return to dislike extension. Like, that shit is basically... I saw, like, Nicholas do our break this down. It was like... basically how the shit works is it only goes by the calculated metrics of people who have like downloaded the extension or whatever, right? So it's already going in with a biased perspective because it's showing you the dislikes for people that already would be inclined to dislike these videos, so it's already skewed. And then he showed the example of the dream vid where like heads were saying this shit had like 175,000 fucking dislikes, and then only go to show that shit had like maybe 20-30,000. I'm like, yeah, bro, you can't take the extension shit serious. The dislikes, like, basically to encapsulate what I'm saying, bro, just from here on out, take dislikes on a video literally as a nothing burger. That shit can't add anything to an argument, bro, because that's basically, and again, how Nick Dare was saying, that shit basically would just give Ian more credence on like making a somehow better argument, even though obviously we know the nigga can't. But like, yeah, the dislike shit is irrelevant. Just completely ignore that shit.
I think what's indicative of just how nonsensical this entire hate movement is against me is that you cannot watch this video and think it's actually good. It doesn't.
No, I don't. It's fucking terrible.
Doesn't even make sense.
Like I said, if there's a content cop tier list, this shit is an F. If there's an F minus, it's there too. I ain't gonna lie.
No, and if it's for somebody that hasn't been following the story, this must be like the most incoherent mess.
It just seems like some person.
For someone who is following the story, this shit is still terrible.
Like
it's
got
still
drama.
fucking ass.
It has that many likes. Of course. Oh, yeah. I think that thing's pretty accurate based on what I've checked in against my own videos. Anywho,
As I'm saying, like I said, just ignore the dislikes. The dislike shit is just irrelevant.
Let's see what he says about the button.
No,
And you got
I
an
really
audio.
don't.
We're
I don't
hitting
hear this
both.
Fuck it, yeah. Can we just button through that whole part? I'd rather just watch the button like fucking gifs go by.
Yeah, oh, shit. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. It went off the rails there.
It was just too tempting watching you do it. It's like it's so tactile and fun to hit.
Reflexive.
You had to do it.
Memory. So this seems to be like the most effort he's put into this video is to source. Like every time I've clicked the button, it's taken forever, and the payoff for this is
nothing,
non-existent.
Literally nothing. Like bruh, the video again being posted, he gains nothing. But this part of the video literally proves, and like this proves nothing. What is this adding in terms of criticism for Ethan? Bro, you know how many fucking content creator, streamer motherfuckers wish they had a button? Oh my god, I just did some dumbass clip farming shit that was basically a fucking humiliation ritual. I really wish I could have erased that last 2 minutes. You know how many niggas would want that shit, bro? What are we sitting? Yo, Ian, bro, holy fuck, bro. Bro, thank God. Yo, there's probably after this part here, part 3, probably gonna be part 4 and this shit done. I can't react to no more Ian shit, bro. I'm really finna get tight, bro. Like,
it's just so stupid.
On a whole different
I
level.
like that. It looks like a weight loss video, like your weight loss journey.
That's true. Thank you, bro, for the progress vid.
You can literally see how we laugh a lot of times because it's also like a bit, you know, when we use it. Sometimes
exactly.
it goes both ways.
It's silly. We use it all the time to be funny.
Yeah.
It's like.
It's like, yeah, the John is a tool that can obviously help erase like bad moments or bad shits potentially happening. But at the same time, like it's become an integrated thing in the pod where, yeah, heads will hit the button for like a comedic joke or some shit like that. I don't understand what we're doing. Ian, what the fuck are we?
So stupid. Hit the button for me, bro. Also, having a kill switch is the most common thing in the world in broadcast. Everybody has it. Just because you are like, fuck, I'm trying not to like have a shoestring operation here. I want to have a professional operation, and so we have the ability, like I'd say all other major broadcasts, to have a kill switch.
Very few streamers though, and something that could really benefit. Look into it.
I think.
I wonder which fucking streamers will probably need that shit. You know what? Whatever.
The Ross air cleaner,
idea.
Everybody, highly recommend it.
It really is a good idea. I don't know how he can explain otherwise.
I mean, it's a responsible thing to do.
He's like, you know what, bro? You shouldn't self-censor. You should allow every offensive thing you say out on the internet so we can judge you for that.
Yeah, listen, like I always say, you post some shit on the internet publicly or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That shit is fair to criticism. I ain't gonna cap, but if some shit get too edgy and you feel like, yo, you need to take that shit back, walk it back, and you have a button that could just make that shit happen, I'm for damn sure gonna tell you I'm pressing that bitch and you better press that shit too. What the fuck, bro? Like, I'm not even gonna cap to you, bro. If you have an opportunity to remedy a mistake, bro, and like that chance is there, bro, like, nigga, why would you not take that shit? I fail to see why you wouldn't. Hey, bro, whatever.
I don't want to get there.
Yes.
There's no point.
Let's leave.
Yeah, we are
there's no
laughing.
need.
So I don't want to do that.
Oh, shit.
Like, how pathetic are you? Also, bro, this isn't Schindler's List. What's with the dramatic music? Like, I'm hitting a button.
Like, we're literally, like, this whole fucking part of the vid is just so fucking irrelevant. Like, what? Like, why is
we're laughing
this
and
shit
smiling
in
most
here?
of the time. Like, bro actually thinks he's Schindler right now.
I could have saved more.
I could have saved more if there was only one less button. What a stupid fucking loser. Jesus criminy, dude. Don't worry if I don't have it all now. I'll go on your way. I don't like pedophile. Like the Eye of Sauron. I see you. I see you out there, you fucking cockroach.
You fucking cockroach, yo. That shit was so fucking funny. Yo, that shit made me cry, bro. Now that nigga bad up about it, he really is a fucking roach, bro. Like I say, bro, we gotta ship that nigga some expos expeditiously, boy. That nigga's finished chewing his other shits, but nah, that shit was hilarious.
You'll be living with your parents for a lot longer, buddy.
Yes, please. I want to be a big
I'm in my Esteban era.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun walk down memory lane.
You
We
look
should
so
you know what?
insane like that.
We should
still.
repost this because I think it's a fun video. We just got to change the music.
I like how intense and
Just take the
dramatic
shit,
it is.
You like it?
your
Yeah.
audio,
It's
overlay
hype.
another track on that
I have
shit.
to say, Esteban.
Hey, yo, Ian, thanks for the edit, bitch ass nigga. No, that shit had me crying.
It's really looking good.
I fuck with Esteban, even to this day. I need to shave a little bit to clean it up, but I think it works for me. Thank you so much. Did the watch return? Can I see it?
Oh God! Come on!
Listen,
Oh.
this man.
Oh, Waddles says that he found all those buttons.
What?
I hate that I made this editor's life so much easier. Waddle's the guy who runs h3lore.com.
Oh, you have all.
Because he has a page with every button.
Okay, so I take it back.
Oh, word? Oh, then never mind, nigga. Ian, fuck you, nigga.
He actually didn't put
He
anywhere.
did nothing.
He continues
We
to
definitely don't want your edit, nigga. Fuck you.
put the effort.
We picked
You
the
need to
music.
try.
We picked some music.
Oh my god.
Don't feel bad, Waddles. You're just doing your best. Thank you so much. I had this watch reset.
If anything, it just makes more sense because we were like, why is there so much research gone into the button,
Yeah, they
but
made
not
it
everything
easy.
else?
This board, oh my god, that's expensive to resize it. Whatever. $300 to resize it.
Holy.
So
God
the thing is, they had to cut it.
300 to resize a fucking watch?
You had to take. I mean,
What the fuck?
oh god, what a fucking piece.
That's crazy. They also sent you a message that you should only keep it laying down like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I shouldn't put it on a winder. Really?
I don't know why.
Just want to see if it fits real fast here, guys.
Is this the one from the other day?
No, this
It doesn't.
This is the other one.
There's no other one when there's the one.
There's two ones.
There's not two ones. That's two.
No, there's the one,
There's
and then
the
there's the
one?
backup.
This
And then
is
there's like-
Backup?
Well, one
two.
is more
Niggas got backup rollies now. You got too much fucking money.
a contemporary
This shit
one.
crazy.
This is a vintage one. So they're kind of like in
no,
different
this
categories.
watch is stunning.
this is Terrence Howard math that's going on right now.
It's
okay.
it's too fucking.
It's the
big.
same key
Oh my
E.
god.
It's too fucking.
Wait, it's
yeah,
like
that shit
way too
droopy.
big. What happened?
made it bigger.
It's not even close.
Because you got little baby wrists,
And
dude.
now this whole piece got cut off for nothing.
Oh my god.
Did I?
The wrists of a
It's not
child.
even close.
Did I do it on the tightest
He
one?
said nah.
No, I
bro.
didn't.
You
I
don't have to go ahead and put on your G.I. Joe watch, bro. This shit dead.
Okay,
didn't.
okay.
It's okay. It's throwing me off.
of E.
Same key of E here, guys. Should we order food or just fuck it?
We probably should.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Well, we only have about an hour left, right?
It's still. I mean, it's a little better.
Okay.
I don't know that. I don't really like it when it's all loosey goosey like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're wasting time, Ethan.
We're wasting precious time.
Nah, facts.
You only have an hour left,
We yapping it up crazy.
and then you have to leave.
Who says?
Me.
We have maybe 2 hours.
I don't know. I just thought if I said it confidently enough, it would happen.
It's worth a try.
Yeah.
All right.
So do you guys want to order? Because we could. We should do it
I'm
now
okay.
if we do.
I ate right before the show.
So we can
I'm
just wait
starving,
for the
bro.
kids.
Okay.
I love Owen.
Man.
Let's go, love.
Like maybe we should. It'll cause too much disruptions.
Just send a menu in chat, love. We'll order something.
All right. Well,
Something easy.
Nate said that. I don't know if that's like official.
Facts.
Well, they're saying, but I'm giving the okay too, because Dan's like, I'm not hungry.
Thanks,
and then
bro.
you stop. I'm saying, yeah, let's order something. Put it in the chat.
Thanks, dog.
Oh. Okay. They're just talking about scratching it. Okay. Yeah. You want to do? Yeah. Okay. We can order if we do it now. All right. Let's go on. Let's move on.
Could you please, guys, please?
That's fine.
That was
Oh,
fine.
yeah. I don't think it was that.
That was fine.
big a deal. Of all the
The button.
things that it always surprises me what you think crosses the line.
Well, I looked at Olivia and she's like, "Yes, do it."
Now let's talk about the
That was it? That was the point?
God
he-
forbid you guys have fun on the show.
Wait, he didn't even-
laugh
He
and
does.
stuff.
He moves
attempts-
on?
No,
not
you're
quite.
good.
Okay.
Not
No.
quite.
button. Ethan got this button or kill switch as a response to the
Dude, he blurred her.
Oh yeah, with the whole like deepfake shit with QT Cinderella. But this shit, like, you know, it's crazy. And obviously you wouldn't disavow deepfakes and shit going out and all that type of shit, because that joint is obviously bad. This is the same shit I was talking about. Check out me and the boss page, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to boss. Links to our page in the description. But with Johnny Somali, he got his whole deepfake charges and all that shit. So deepfakes are fucking bad and all that, John. But within this situation, this was a perfect example of why something like the button would need to fucking exist. Let's keep it a buck here. Like, within the whole situation, and then Ethan had to apologize, but then he took that shit back. Like, bro, this right here is a prime ass fucking example of why the button is a good thing.
Isn't that just like? I mean, granted, like, yeah, let's be sensitive to her, but it's just like, okay, you're such a
It's just
hero.
a person crying.
You're such a hero, bro.
Okay.
Are we not okay showing a person crying?
He's trying to be like,
Yeah, I don't know. The blur shit is dumb. Like, bro, you didn't have to blur this. Like, again, even like Ethan is saying, like, I get it. I see. I feel it. Trying to be like, oh, whatever. Like, I don't even know which word I want to use. Fucking virtuous? Nah, fuck that. Fuck virtuous. Nah, because Ian is nowhere near that shit. But like, I guess you're just trying to be courteous. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. We'll just use that.
considerate to her, I guess.
But it's still just like whatever. Oh, consider. That's a better word. But like, whatever. It still doesn't matter. It's like, why blur this shit? It really doesn't even fucking matter.
I don't know.
controversy with Cutie Cinderella. He was not able to control himself in that moment, and instead of figuring out how he can change his behavior, he spent $20,000.
Dan and that wasn't the only reason.
By the way, this
I was about to
Was-
say that shit was definitely not the only fucking reason they got the button. What the fuck is this nigga on about?
Okay, I don't want to say it too confidently, but am I misremembering? The button was because of the NRA comment.
yes.
It was
And
a run. It was a whole run of
Absolutely.
things.
And we got like a whole week ban.
Yeah.
we got 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Within a period of a few months.
Yeah.
That was when I was like, okay,
Yeah.
We could actually like.
it's time.
We might.
The button may have been installed shortly after that incident, and
I
certainly
think
that
you
would
even
have been a
say
moment
it.
to button.
I think
but
you even say it here that it's already on the way. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think we
okay,
even
there you
talked
go.
about it
Yeah,
there.
this was
Yeah.
not in
They cut out
reaction
the context
to this.
We already know. Again, bad faith video. We've been saying this for all the parts. Like, this whole fucking video is made in bad faith, clipped out of context, all the shit.
This was
Yeah.
in reaction to some comments
Or it might
that
even
crossed the
we
line
might
and
have
got
already
us.
had it on that
banned.
episode and it didn't work yet.
No, you guys didn't have it yet.
I don't think it
was
was
on the
installed
way, from what I recall.
Yeah.
So I mean, what a failure in research and preparation. It's just factually just completely.
Which like we talked about it for months and then
You know
took
what's
time
funny?
to get it. Like it's not just like an Amazon purchase.
You know what's so
overnight.
funny? He's blurring her face as to be like, "I'm a hero and I don't want to include you, but I have to."
He didn't have to.
You
include
didn't
it.
even have to include her.
I about to say, I ain't gonna cap. Maybe this nigga Ian was trying to be virtuous. Maybe I wasn't lying. But yeah, that shit completely fucking bombed. Because exactly, this whole button part does not need to fucking be in this video. Like, holy shit. I don't understand how you get this dog shit at making videos, Ian. Like, holy fuck, my nigga.
You lied and made it about her when it wasn't even about her.
It was about something that, frankly, was more serious. Like,
Right.
would have, not to help you out here, Ian.
I mean, like, obviously, even again, deepfake spreading is fucking serious, but even still off that shit, that one simple situation alone was not the primary reason why they got the button. That's
But
just fucking dumb.
I feel like that would have been a better point to make.
Well, the problem is he agrees with that one. I think he agrees with.
Maybe.
By the way, like the footage looks so old, so it's like
Stupid. Oh, this whole video.
Probably
is so dumb.
2 years ago
Like, I'll
now,
say
I would
this:
say.
when I watched back Goku Naruto's video,
Shout out
there was a
Goku Naruto.
lot of stuff in there that I like apologized for, explained, ate crow on, stuff like that, and obviously a lot of stuff I corrected. There is not, and I'm being genuine, except with so far with the exception of the analogy of the
That you're
black
like
student,
you're a black student
bravely
being
attending college.
attending
Oh,
school.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, that was probably.
There's not one poignant point made here that I feel needs to be explained, justified, or apologized
Right.
for. Not one, dude. Not a single one. Fuck.
Figuring out how
Well, again, if Ian would add the fucking context, heads wouldn't even be here because this shit would been. This video with the context adding like the whole fucking CPS shit about how they're not disavowing and all that shit, bro. This motherfucker would have been a tanker. I mean, it already is a tanker because the video is like obviously objectively objectively fucking terrible, and obviously, you know, bad faith. Like I said, clips are cut out of context, all that shit. But even still within that, like it did successful in the alg. I think it's got like 6 mil or some shit now. I think like around there, like some shit like that. So, but again, overall for the optics of not Ethan. For Ethan, the optics looking fucking great because Ian made himself look like a fucking idiot. But the optics for Ian now is like, what do you do now going forward? Like, you have aligned yourself with, again, Hassan Denims and this fucking camp and shit. Like, what do we do now? And that's what I'm just not understanding from all this shit. Like, him going down the lane of, or like, because again, with the whole content cop shit, like April 16th, like, depending on who he made this shit on was literally the trajectory of this nigga's career. Let's just be for real. Like, that was really the trajectory. And this one, obviously, was the fucking worst one optically. But, like, why? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. All this nigga had to do was disavow CPS being called falsely, bro. Fuck.
how he can change his behavior, he spent $20,000.
Dan and Ela were like, we would kill button that right now if we could. I can't change who I am.
I know. That's why the kill button is on its way.
That's it.
Oh.
See, exactly.
Oh, okay.
He uses the button for everything. If
Wait,
his
so he
jokes
just
don't
proved
land-
himself in his own video
He just-
again.
yes,
Self-owned.
yes.
Cell phone dubs.
The button wasn't in reaction to the Cutie Cinderella thing.
So you included her for no reason.
Literally none.
Mr. Sensitive fucking white knight. Great. Now you're subjecting her again to the chestnuts all over again. Blurring her doesn't erase the
I
damn.
feel like, nah, bro, I'm sorry. It may be like, head's gonna say I'm fucking dick eating for real. But I feel like, yo, QT Cinderella being included, bro, this just only further proves, like, at least in my opinion to me, that Hassan, like, had to be on the back end writing this fucking vid. Like, he had to be on the back end writing some segments of this vid. Because what, again, like Ethan is saying, what is the purpose of even including QT Cinderella? Especially if you're gonna show one of the main reasons why they got the butt. Like, bro, what the fuck? You know what?
damage that was done from those chestnuts on that day.
There's nurse roving around their open flight.
And he's hitting the button.
It was being presented as if the Jordan crying thing.
I hit the button.
Why?
I don't think I needed to, but you guys were giving me crickets, so I panicked.
If he's in
Like, that's literally like a funny lol moment. What the fuck? Like, he's literally just joking, gelling. He said, yo, y'all wasn't really reacting my joke. I got scared. Like, bro, that shit, I don't understand.
It's funny.
Exactly, bro. Nigga, Ian, you're just not funny no more. You don't know how to tell jokes, nigga. That's all it is. I cannot believe again that shit was used as an example. Oh my fucking god, bro. There's no way. Like, this nigga Ian is fucking trolling, bro. You're actually trolling, my nigga. What the fuck was the purpose of all this shit, bro? You literally can't even tell humor no more. Niggas used to genuinely think that you were funny, nigga. That you were a funny nigga, and now you can't even discern what the fuck a joke is. Nigga, please get for real.
Bomba God!
Nigga, please get for real, bruh. Like,
I'm sorry. Once again,
How is that an own?
I think he forgot what a joke is. I think that might be one of the big problems with this video.
fucking did, because what
He's
the hell?
confused.
Yo.
Insecure about getting something wrong, he's hitting the button.
But okay.
But that's the snark thing too. Like they take something that's obviously a joke, they'll world build on
Snark math.
Yeah,
Like girl math.
Snark
These
math.
niggas adding fucking lore that doesn't exist, boy. They dead ass added headcanon. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Snark
Yeah.
math.
He's snark. He's high on snark, man.
What?
Yeah, I do.
What on this frame could Ethan have responded to? Perhaps the country flag that he got wrong? Maybe. I don't know.
If he goes on a problematic tirade, he's hitting the button.
Before, look how sad.
Yes, that's the purpose. So, like, that tirade doesn't get too fucking out of hand, my nigga. Like, is this nigga an idiot? Like, yes.
But yeah, it's not just that. Like their eyes are like big. I think you guys are wrong on this one. I think you guys are all wrong on this one.
I don't think he's unique in hitting the button. I think if all of us had buttons, we'd hit the button all the time.
So then what the fuck is the purpose of this argument, you fucking moron? Then what the fuck? Bro, oh my fucking god. How are you this unbelievably stupid, nigga?
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Once again, I am trailblazing.
Well, let's hear the second half.
We had a
of the
great
segment.
idea to get the button, and he, after all that, agrees.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like-
fascinating stuff here, guys.
Tell me about it.
But if you don't have it, you operate differently. You think about what you're saying. You maybe
I don't know why
plan
it
for
does
your
that.
show
I open the menu. Why does it open it
It
there?
didn't.
It didn't show.
Okay.
It hadn't loaded yet.
Okay.
a little bit
But it
more.
did. We could
You
have
maybe
used the
say,
button.
I'm not going to have
Once
my
again.
podcast.
Ela fucking cooking. Cause dead ass word.
Like that's like the most greatest.
How are you
release.
responsible?
Yeah.
Probably been the most use case of the button has been you accidentally opening things that show private information.
The button is undoubtedly a force for good. It's a force for good in this world.
Yeah.
And to stand against that.
I agree. Like, again, if you have a tool that gives you the opportunity to avoid mistakes that didn't have to be made, nigga, press that bitch. Use that bitch. What the fuck are we talking about, yo? Like,
It's like telling somebody don't go to therapy. I don't know. It's like it's only a net positive.
What's
Like-
next? Are you against the plow?
The plow?
Yeah, humans advance. We have new ideas. Are you against progress? What plow?
Like early agriculture? Is
Yeah,
that,
what are you
like-
fucking
okay.
against the
Farm now?
He's got that hunter-gatherer mindset.
you
for anybody that been watching the vids, you know Trilly covered a girly pops. The influencer girly pops. Clara, that take was ass. That take was ass, and I'm always gonna mention that shit whenever I hear hunter gatherers. I do not give a fuck. My hate is a 10 out of 10 ethereal.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, dude? You don't even use a scythe? What's up?
I wish you had the bottom when you leaked my phone number.
Yeah.
That was pre-button.
Oh yeah, that was.
I would have loved that too.
Or was it? No, that was because he was at home, right?
I was
think
at home.
both,
We were
probably.
fucked no matter what.
Yeah.
That's material for
Unfortunately.
you, Ethan. Ian should have used that one.
Yeah, you fucked up. Well, but then that would just show the necessity for the button.
Exactly.
The button is an achievement. I mean, it's one of the wonders of the world. It's been called.
That button has saved us more than $20,000.
Oh yeah.
I undoubtedly agree with Dan on that shit, bro. You know how many fucking strikes it would have probably got? You know, you get 3 strikes, bro, your channel get deleted and shit like that. And then, like, you get, actually, if you get, I forgot, is it like, I think, yeah, if you get 1 strike, you can't make cheese for, like, I think, like, 90 days? Nah. Is it a month? I forgot, because me and the boss got a strike before. I think it was, like, no, I think it's 90 days. No, it is 3 months. It is 3 months. And then you get 2, I think it's, like, yeah, it's 180. So it's like 6 months. Yeah, that shit is bad, bro. So that obviously did save a motherfuckload of cheese.
Yes.
I think,
Been one of
if
the
you want
best
to criticize the
investments.
price, I don't think that's a good angle because it genuinely has been a financial boon
It's a
for
good
us.
investment.
Dude, pound for pound, dollar for dollar, that's the best investment I've ever made in my life.
No shit.
Must be an emotional dumping ground for today. You instead say, ooh, it's important that we stay.
Sorry. Why do you keep saying that like it's a bad thing? It's my emotional dumping ground. That's the.
It's his fucking podcast. If he wants to share information and shit about his life, he's obligated to do so if he wants to. See, now, you shouldn't share everything about your fucking life because that's when you get to the parasocial niggas and snark ass niggas. But Ethan has chose to do so and has appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And if he wants to let that information be known on the pod and be expressive, you know what I'm saying, to the people on the H3 fan, that's him. Bro, why is the nigga dick eating?
That's the whole point of the podcast.
I don't know.
Why is that inherently wrong, dude? Why aren't you... okay, whatever.
On topic. Also, the H3 community and Ethan himself use the phrase goblin mode all the time to excuse a lot
This is
of
the
his
Mika rhetoric thing with
He
the
actually-
goblin mode. This
He has a problem with goblin mode.
How did this make the cut? How did goblin mode make the cut?
Hi everyone, it's me again.
Dude, he's literally... I think... I'll say it. I think Mika's video was better.
It was.
At least it
Not by much. Let's not get it twisted. But it was. But both of them are still fucking dog.
was more entertaining.
She at least introduced this concept of this being a criticism of me, the goblin mode thing.
I think we were laughing, at least.
I've also vouched for Jewish people.
Yeah, that's very
Also that. I mean, that was a plus. That was nice of her.
He stands on the shoulder of giants, like Mika. Oh my god, this is fucking fantastic. The whole end from here, the run is like just more and more unreal. You know?
I see some people in the chat
bad.
saying to you, Ethan, that is why we're watching Do Not Change.
Duh, that's not what do you want from me? He's like, oh, don't be a messy bitch and don't fucking express yourself honestly.
Like, nigga, then what do you want the nigga to be, a skinwalker? Yo, the one thing I always keep telling heads is like, yo, if you want to do content creation, you want to do all that shit, bro, just be genuine with your audience, bro. Yo, just be fucking you. Cause niggas like Ian not being himself and siding with other niggas doing weird shit, bro. That's exactly why the fuck his career is ending up where the fuck it's at. Because instead of innovating off of who he was with the old content cop and the old IDubbbz shit, instead of just growing and changing and innovating within that, becoming a better person within that shit, obviously, niggas, again, obviously niggas don't want him saying slurs and shit no more. Obviously niggas want him to grow on with that shit. But bro, he didn't have to turn into this. He didn't have to go fucking straight soy dubs. Sucking off Hassan, my nigga. You ain't have to do this shit. Like, bro, I swear to fucking God.
Can you just not express yourself honestly for a day?
Can you just make a more boring show for us, Ethan?
You know, I think that it would be a lot better if we could get your viewership down somewhere to like 3,000 per episode. That way I won't feel bad about my show being unwatchable. Please, I invite everyone to watch it. I mean, help the guy out. He's clearly hurting. Like, this video wouldn't have happened if people would just watch his fucking podcast, Maximum Damage. Please, just watch it.
all the time to excuse a lot of his shitty behavior or make it seem less bad.
I've been diagnosed with goblin mode, actually.
By claiming that what happens is he just gets into this like uncontrolled state he refers to as goblin mode.
I do not call myself goblin mode.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you did.
Goblin mode? Is that what you're calling Tourette's now?
To all victims of goblin mode, I would
Pretty funny. No.
like to issue an apology.
Well, he got that.
Goblin mode today.
I know, Ethan's
Yo,
basement.
shout out to Ethan's Basement, one of our biggest fans.
Remember?
One of our
supporters.
biggest fans.
Remember the days when Ethan's basement was just...
No, he
was in my
still is.
basement instead of my...
He's still called Ethan's Basement, and until he changes his name, I just assume that he endorses everything you say and do.
Well, I moved from...
His icon is a picture of you. How could he not support you, right?
Literally me. I mean,
Right?
It's literally me.
He must really look up to me.
I think so.
Love him.
I can't believe Miko made it into a content cop.
That's honestly, yeah. That's honestly it. Funny enough.
Not only that, he's literally stealing her intellectual
Oral flow,
property.
dude.
He's biting from Mika rhetoric. That's fucking fantastic.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I run.
It's fantastic.
You're goblin mode. Look how many times you paused.
I'm trying, bro.
And I don't think there's no room for using the term goblin mode. I like the idea that you're defending
He's giving
yourself
space.
and the little guy by going goblin mode when a big corporation or a big entity is trying to attack you.
Like, if you fuck me over, if you steal money from me, if you patronize me, if you do any of this shit like you're trying to do to me, to treat me like a fucking idiot, I'm crazy, dude. I've gone... I mean, listen, case in point, right here in front of you. By the way, I'm not done. I'm making I think I'm going to make an H3 video this weekend in response to it. To this, just succinct.
He did do that. He did that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Great.
You want to?
Oh, we are getting out of here by 4.
What time is it?
It's 3:17.
We got plenty of time.
That's what I'm saying. In
It's
45
only
minutes,
20
we can
minutes
wrap this
more.
up.
It's only 25 minutes longer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but that's like 2 hours of Ethan time.
It was. Wait, actually, I'm blocking it. It was. It was. The Yap sessions do be going on, though.
I take issue with that, sir.
It was truthful.
Fucking goblin mode over way less.
But you not thinking about what you're saying, not, reflecting on your behavior, not changing your behavior, that's not goblin mode. That's being a
Where?
child.
You're only showing us old videos.
Exactly.
That's true. A lot of it is all old stuff.
Everything he's showing is old videos. What is he talking about?
The thing is, like, the projection right now is pretty insane because, like, what I'm...
And the thing is, like, yo, do you think he's doing, like, all these goblin mode, demon modes? Because I know that's a whole nother shit coming up. But the goblin mode and demon mode shit, like, unprovoked all the time? Like, yeah, sure, not. We already know Ethan be crashing sometimes. Ethan be petty on this shit. He be really going crazy on the John. We all know that. Or whatever, right? Sometimes it's too much. They be saying all the time Ethan be getting himself into situations he don't need to. Like, again, like the Noah Samsen lawsuit shit, which apparently he said he's still going through with that shit. So we gonna see where the fuck that goes. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, shit like that is just like, yeah, fuck these heads, bro. It's not even worth the lawsuit. Like, yo, let these niggas just keep fucking embarrassing themselves. They're doing a fucking excellent job at it. Let me tell you. But yeah, even within shit like that. But like, bro, a good amount of the time, yeah, he's going goblin mode, demon mode because niggas are bullshitting. Yeah, you know, like your fucking friends, Denims, you know what I'm saying, that's propagating for CPS that was trying to take his kids. Yeah, nigga, I think I would be on demon mode too, my nigga. I don't know. Apparently not you though, because you're a soulless, spineless ass nigga.
Learning, and a lot of people are learning, is like, oh, he didn't change. He just changed his target. You know?
Ian.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about the crew. I think the crew
Let's
has
not.
been...
Let's not talk about the crew.
Like, let's
go.
Why?
You already brought them up so many
like,
times.
Why?
I get extremely uncomfortable, and I think it's extremely below the belt.
Crew.
To target the crew, to talk about the crew, to put them in a position that like everybody sees like AB and Lena are in. It's just completely unfair. It's completely fucked up. And again, they act like they're doing it to be the good guys, but it's just cruel and it's pointless. It's just completely pointless. So I vowed that I'm not even going to comment on the crew part. Obviously, if anybody wants to, they're welcome to, but I just want to keep the crew out of it, actually.
Which is totally fair.
I guess I'll just to make it.
So now we're going to skip forward to like 45
There
or
you
something.
go.
Well, yeah, where does it? Let me see. So just to say that, so they can't say I'm avoiding criticism. The most biting thing in there is the button where the button didn't work, and I'm speaking harshly to AB.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was one instance.
Yeah, that's just like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. First off, AB's still obviously on the fucking pod. So what was that situation? Something that ended absolutely fucking horribly, bro. Ethan's a tyrant. Fuck no. Yo, AB's still chilling on the pod, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, shout out, by the way. Shout out to everybody on the fucking pod. You know what I'm saying? On the crew. You already know. But like, bro, clearly that was a situation where, yeah, like, yo, workplace tension, yada, yada. But, like, bro, that was not some severe shit where, like, oh, my God, this causes heavy dynamic shifts in the whole team. Oh. Like, no, my nigga. Ian really trying. He's making up these fucking fantasies, my nigga. Ian, you're too busy sucking Hassan's dick, bro. You in his team. How do you know what's going on within the pod? I'm still trying to figure it out, brother. You had this fucking content cop bullshittery cooking up for like the past month and shit. That means you was definitely in cahoots. How do you know what's going on within the team? What the fuck are we talking about? Yo.
Where I was speaking harshly to AB, and we were having a real world workplace experience. I don't even think it's really that big of a deal.
It's
I mean, do
not.
I wish people didn't see it? Yeah, obviously. I hit the button.
That's what the button was for, but the button malfunctioned.
And so that we could have a private conversation where me or him or anybody involved would not be subject to public scrutiny for a like private conversation, and where we can express ourselves honestly and openly. That's for everybody's benefit. So yeah, that happens. It is a workplace, and I don't know that Ian ever has had a real job.
He said, "My nigga, you been unemployed since legit. Please stop talking." That is tough. Nah, never.
But you know, it's a high tense workplace. There's lots of happening. It's a live show. You know, it happens. What can I say? Welcome to Earth. You know, what I like.
Welcome to the real world.
To be a perfect, like measured, calm in every situation. Yes.
Right.
Do I strive to
wouldn't?
be every day?
Right.
Every day,
so.
Dan.
Preach.
Everyone should.
What'd you say?
Every single day, I strive to be that man.
Which man?
A perfect.
I'm sorry,
man.
I wasn't.
A perfect man for you, then.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but so like I do apologize to AB. I should have spoken more calmly to him. However, I also don't think it's a big fucking deal. So that's it. I'm just addressing the one criticism that I think is interesting in that.
Yeah.
Without talking about the crew.
Put in the worst working environment that you possibly can be for a fucking podcast. Every crew member has it bad. To be...
Bro, how do you know that?
I'm chilling, dude. You don't need to
And there you go. There you go. Dan just immediately disproves the shit. Like, there you go.
do this.
Why
You
is
don't gotta do that.
Speak for yourself.
You gotta do
Dan.
Like, legitimately speak for yourself, nigga, because you don't know shit.
that, dude.
why does he? So actually, this part is kind of good. Without getting into this,
No. You're right though. Let's just get to the meat. Get to the stuff about you.
it's just like, dude, why are you?
It's so stupid. You got problem with us? Focus on us.
Listen, they're not.
Been saying this shit. And this is exactly why they didn't need to include niggas like Hassan and all that shit. Because, like, yo, if Ian wanted to make a criticism on Ethan Klein, H3, my nigga could have kept it straight to the business on that shit. You did not need to include these other niggas. You did not need to fucking get and include all these other fucking irrelevant ass points. You need to just keep that shit strictly on Ethan, like, my nigga. Oh my god. But did he do that shit? No. My god damn it, bro. Swear to God, Ian.
Slaves, okay? They fucking choose to be here, right? So why are you putting words in their mouth, thoughts, like you're speaking for them as if
This is the snark thing.
Yeah,
It's
that is
so snark-brained.
Snarkonomics.
Starkonomics.
Yeah, snarkonomics.
It's just so pathetically stupid.
For a fucking podcast. Every crew member has it bad. To be around Ethan...
How do you know that?
Period. It would be a nightmare right now.
I'm standing by.
Again, how would you know that? Are you round? No, nigga. You're in fucking Hassan's camp, nigga. You're swallowing that nigga's dick, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? How do you know what's going on?
By every fucking syllable of that, okay? What she did was abhorrent. And by the way,
Love sent you word
once
to-
again, what am I talking about, buddy?
No context.
He doesn't even say. I think it was when Denham's denied the rapes. I think it was something obviously warranting my extreme reaction.
Just don't listen. Your critique of her is correct. It's just people are sensitive about women being called that word,
it is
and
that.
so
It is that. So it's like, oh, Ethan called her a B word, which, like, okay, fair enough.
Oh my god, we're not doing this, bruh. We're not doing this, bruh. See, I ain't gonna lie, that's where we differ. I don't give a fuck. Bro, the truly misogynist situation is quite literally insane. That shit is insane. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not going through all that shit, bro. We show the statistics. So I'm gonna say it to you like this. You need to put some respect on the lover babes, the girly pops, and the women. On life, I ain't gonna lie, because you already know the girly pops doing well. We need to respect them. Do not be calling none of the girly pops bitches, none of that shit. No disrespectful shit. But I'm sorry, we gonna have to have some exemptions. And Denham's, you fucking bitch, you fucking witch, you are one of them. I do not give a fuck. I'm not worried about none of that shit. I'm going to be real with you, bro. Because at the end of the day, we have to keep it a stack and think about optically, bro, what's going on with niggas in their hearts for real. Because, yo, again, like I say, we don't need to be using these words unnecessarily. She is one of we gonna use them, or are you? Maybe I gotta really peel back the fucking fourth wall for some niggas, bruh. Yo, she is propagating for Ethan and Hila and like literally innocent an innocent married couple with children to lose their fucking children to CPS based on false misinformation, all that shit, bruh. Denims is a bitch, a witch, a troglodyte. Like, bro, we need to really lock in on this shit. I think some of y'all need to be sat down and really told what it really is. Cause, bro, any person doing weird shit like that, propagating for CPS to take someone's kids falsely, again, they good peoples, bro. They're good peoples. Apparently to Ian. But why the, bro, again, I'm not taking that nigga serious. Are you seeing this shit? Like,
enough, right? Why did he call her a B word?
I wonder. Totally didn't just get off explaining exactly why.
What did she say that upset him? It doesn't matter.
I'm just
pathetic.
Tom Ward's in there. That's funny.
Tommy boy made the cut. He's suffering, by the way. I think he's talking about Tom. Tom is suffering.
Love sent you where to go to. In Discord, Love sent you where to go to. From
4420.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay.
4420.
44. Jesus Christ.
Yo.
He spends a lot of time talking about the crew. But yeah, basically they're all miserable. They're here against their will, and I'm a tyrant of a boss.
Yep. And where is Ethan's proof in, you know what I'm saying, literal, like, media is to prove that all this is true? They don't exist. Where's the context of the whole vid? Haven't seen it. Yep. Looking disappointing. It has been the whole time.
Etc. Etc. Yeah. Alone killed double that much. All right, I'm going to move on. I just want to play Hassan talking about Bad Empanada.
Ethan doesn't want to change, and he wants to bring the entire crew down with him because he's putting them in this position every day, right? But it's more important that he gets this shit off his chest.
Oh, this is where it is.
It's more important that he dumps. We're all
Ian, you do know whose podcast you're watching, right, you dumbass?
familiar
That's
with
right.
Goblin Mode.
Dump on you, bitch. About to take a dump.
Yo, Ethan was legitimately having a button moment mid-John. He was like, oh, we gonna have to press it, bro. Let me chill. Never.
They call them dumps.
By the way, I hate to see it. It does hurt my soul for him, for my old friend.
Nah, it's again.
Such
The dislike shit. Just fucking ignore this. Just fucking ignore this. This is irrelevant. We cannot let this nigga Ian have this shit as a point, bro. Just fucking ignore this shit.
miserable like ratio. It's really heartbreaking.
He's gonna try to use this shit as a point. No, but this shit isn't actually written. No, we can't let him get any credence. Fuck that nigga.
Never want this for him. But he's getting the views, so you know.
Yeah.
Let's see if they stick around for Cheez-It rating.
They won't. I'm going to tell you right now. In the minute he start having a beef or some shit with Hassan, it's completely over for this nigga Ian's career. Completely over. Like, I need y'all to understand, there is nobody. Only the Glazers. Only the Hassan Camp Glazers, bro. There is nobody else unironically watching this nigga, bro. All his fans from back in the day are fucking gone. His current fans, if they still fucking around, nah. Man, they might be there. Hey, yo, let me know if you were I remember I was talking about this in one of the other parts. If you were like an IDubbbz viewer after the apology, but before like this content cop shit, right? Like, so I need to know like what was the motion on that shit? You know what I'm saying? I mean, already seeing this shit, I know it was ass. But like, bro, how are y'all feeling about the content then? Because
By the way, IDubbbz, just
what?
By the way, he accuses me of using drama to get views. Let's see what kind of views he was pulling before he did a content cop on his good friend Ethan Klein.
Content cop.
300,000. Where's the Cheez-It one? This one, let's see here. This is hard-hitting stuff here, guys. Ranking all Cheez-Its by which generation would eat them. 200,000 views.
Is that satirical?
That is literally the video.
God damn it.
I do fucking love Cheez-Its though. I'm gonna let y'all know. Oh my god, I fucking love Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its is definitely in my top 5 favorite snacks.
This is like Minecraft all over again.
Does this mean
Like,
you closed your timestamp?
I think if I go back, I will save it.
Okay. Start at the bottom.
But
You're
like,
oh yeah, I
do you
got enough.
think?
But no, seriously though, who the fuck is watching this though? Like, I love Cheetos, but I'm not watching this shit. And like, oh my god.
Do you think people aren't watching because of the? I'm just saying the drama video has a lot more views than the Cheez-It one.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think that's fair.
But let me skip to the middle, make sure it's not.
I
a
just
joke.
wonder
But
what.
then again, you could probably argue like, yeah, a good amount of drama videos do get a lot more boosted views because everyone's nosy as fuck and wants to know about the dramas. But at the same time, for a channel with 7 million like subscribers, you would think you'd probably pull a bit more. Now, don't get it twisted. 200K is still a lot of views, but relative again to like channel subscribers, like, I need to see a bit more.
The next video gonna be? Are
Love
we
Big
back on
Cheez-Its?
Content Cop season or?
I guess probably another Zionist.
Content cops.
But I always wondered, what's the deal with big Cheez-Its? They're just Cheez-Its, but they're big. Big Cheez-Its, big Cheez-Its.
Silly.
Normal
Tots.
Cheez-It for scale.
That's why we love him.
It's like twice the size. Not bad. Twice the size. I'd call that a big Cheez-It. If another man was twice my size.
All right, we do have
I'd
enough
call
to
it
watch.
big.
We don't need to watch.
I'm like, thank you, Elick. Get this fucking bullshit off my screen.
I mean, I want to support him. That's it.
I
Watch,
don't.
please give him a shot. Watch
No.
the Cheez-It video, guys,
Don't.
please.
I watched that
Don't do
video.
that.
Was it good? Yeah, they're pretty good.
I have a. I grew
don't
up
give a
with.
fuck. I was about to say I don't give a fuck. Call me a hater, my nigga. I'm absolutely a fucking Ian hater. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Like, bro.
IDubbbz, so I have a weird
Position
spot.
every day, right?
But I think is his videos all this bad and we just forgot?
No, the old content cops are really fucking good. Like, those videos are obviously those videos are fucking good. But obviously, the nigga was saying fucking slurs, whatever. I mean, that's bad. In the common day, that shit is bad because the world's more progressive and all that shit. But back in the day, them shits was gold, and they're still even good now. Like, obviously, if you're watching it with the nostalgic lens, like, obviously you're gonna be fucking glazed in this bitch. But even looking at it without the nostalgic lens, like, oh yeah, these videos are still good, relatively funny. It's just like niggas are older now, so obviously there's that shit. But as far as now, post apologies, yeah, every video's ass. Yeah, no, every.
Because we were like children.
I think you guys are too old.
See, nostalgia. See, that's all I'm saying. You get nostalgia baited.
And are you zipping it? You can speak your mind. I think it might be that they were all bad and we just forgot.
It might be, and I also think like YouTube today is not what it used to be. I mean, the stakes keep getting.
True. Nah, he is actually spitting. Yeah, the barrier to entry to YouTube is easier, but then like being able to actually blow up and like, you know what I'm saying, really get that growth, like you just gotta stand out. But that's hard when more and more people are being able to stand out. So I ain't gonna lie, it's not. See, there is always gonna be that factor of growing on YouTube, like with luck, because honest, like frankly, you're gonna have to be lucky. Then hopefully motherfuckers decide to be interested in your videos and be interested in you and want to keep consuming your content. But at the same time, if you are putting in the effort with your vids, posting consistently, you know what I'm saying, staying within a specific niche, trying to grow your areas within that, like, you should see some relative growth within times. Obviously, I'm not saying the motherfuckers you about to blow up instantaneously. I would be fucking lying, bruh. I'm not even gonna lie. And Trilly, I'm gonna keep it a whole rock with y'all, bro. Even within this long ass yap session, because you know I'm about to be yapping him. Trilly done got lucky as hell because of the community. Shout out everybody, you know, the bros and the babes. Heads from the H3 fam showed love, you know what I'm saying, when I was posting videos back like on Umichi, you know, Heads posting about these influencer girly pops like Clara Dow, like, yo, these videos done popped, and it's been like, what? I think it's been like 2.5 months since I started posting on the page. I'm sitting here like, yo, it just be fucking wild looking at the jaw sometimes, bro. I'm like, damn, we about to get close to hitting 6,500. I'm like, what, bro? Like, this shit is crazy, son. I'm not even gonna cap, but that is all because of y'all, bro. It's all because everybody deciding to sub up, you know what I'm saying? They be telling like, yo, Trilly, I enjoy the Jones, bro. I fuck with you, bro. Keep posting the vids. I'm like, it's love, but it's still just crazy to see. But yeah, nah, bro, you just gotta post. That's just all it is. There's always gonna be that little bit of factor of luck. Like, you just gotta hit in the alg. But bro, you're not gonna get nowhere if you don't post your vids though. Especially if you don't post consistent, bro. I'm trying to tell you right now. That's the majority part.
Higher, the level goes up.
he's left
The
behind.
content people are making nowadays is not what it used to be. It's better.
By the way, I want to
That's what I'm saying. Like Ian peaked, bro. That's just what it was. He peaked.
say, looking back at the video that I made on Hassan, I stand so firmly. I'm so proud of that work. It was like really just I feel like it's so polished, it's well researched, it's well conceived. The arguments are substantially based on like actual stuff. Like, holy fuck. To me, this is just hilarious that
Dog water fucking trash, because it is.
this is somehow a response to that, I think.
But it's more important that he gets this shit off his chest. It's more important that he dumps. We're all familiar with Goblin mode. Well, Ethan debuted a new mode recently.
And by the way, my ratio is pretty good.
Recently? You can't sorry, but like that weight loss, you can't even pretend that this was recent. I have a built-in mechanism against this kind of
oh my god,
lies.
That just killed me. Recently.
Fucking like 150 pounds ago. Jeez. This actually must have been a really long time ago because
bro.
I don't know. It's been.
You want to stay out of the drama?
It's been a few years since I've been at this weight, right?
Like
what?
That's when you had the Esteban look. So it must be the past month.
Well, right.
That's what you look like now, dog.
That's not exactly true. It's a mustache.
Oh yeah. My
Well,
so long ago, I mean,
I don't have the
I
chin.
don't know, bro. I see something.
I'm looking at like 20 goblin modes to 1
I am
too
here.
far.
forward, bro. Look at the camera.
By the way,
Let's call it.
Oh yeah.
so by the way, look at all those chins.
Yo, look at all those chins, now. It's fucking crazy. Oh my god.
I can't believe it's so weird.
It's just two. It's just two.
You're right. There's one really voluptuous.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's not a lot of them, but they're
But he's a
very
juicer, bro.
prominent. Beautiful.
That's what they've always told me.
Tushin.
What's interesting is I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. I think this was like a joke I made one time. Demon mode. Okay, what happens in demon mode?
Oh.
This sounds bad.
What makes demon mode different than goblin mode?
The difference is that both demon mode and goblin mode being covered in your video is a waste of fucking time, Ian. That's what's making our differences here. Yeah, it's a fucking waste. What are we do? Oh, I can't wait, bro. The next part's probably gonna be the last one, bro. We gotta get off this boy. No cap.
Is goblins aren't really.
Look at being silly. I'm being a silly guy. Look how this is like. Look how intimidating this guy is.
Yeah.
This guy, demon, is just so much trouble.
Oh.
Brother.
Really like an intimidating, powerful force. If the goblin is persistent, it can get what it wants.
When I'm done with the other one, the big one that's dropping probably next week, my full attention is going to you, George. Like by the way,
like the Eye of Sauron. I see you. Now that shit. Yo, every time I see that clip, this shit is so funny, bro. You fucking cockroach. Yo, bro, I'm trying to tell niggas, bro, you're like, nah, when you be calling niggas roaches, that shit is hilarious, bro.
I love so much that he includes me talking directly to Bad Empanada.
Someone that, you know, Ian didn't mention the whole fucking video, but he somehow magically had clips of. Funny enough.
Not giving the context, not explaining who he is and why I don't like him. He's basically kind of fucking... I think Bad Empanada is part of his gang. I think he's in.
We don't know for sure. But either way, fuck that nigga Bad Empanada. He's a weird ass nigga, bro. He's like basically it's him in that in fucking denims, bro. The biggest motherfuckers that were propagating for the CPS bullshit, bro. Like, yeah, that nigga's a fucking weird ass nigga.
Like that's the only way to interpret it.
Again, don't make me bust out the expos for the nigga, bro. I'm not even about to, bro.
Just watch this. I'll go back because this is important, I feel like.
Persistent, it can get what it wants.
When I'm done with the other one, the big one that's dropping probably next week, my full attention is going to you, George. Like the Eye of Sauron. I see you. I see you out there, you fucking cockroach.
Ethan, the reason the internet...
We're talking about Bad Empanada.
Cause the nigga really do look like a roach, bro. This nigga better but I look like so many different shits, bro. It's so funny, bro.
So, no one explain who that is or why? Okay.
No, he doesn't want to.
Well done. Well done.
Internet got behind you when you were being sued by Matt Haas or when you were being sued by Ryan Kavanaugh is because people saw you as the underdog. They saw you as the guy who's defending the common man.
I'm suing, and I cannot wait for you guys to read it. At the moment, we are writing 3 complaints for 3 people.
You are doing the classic rich asshole thing.
It's
I mean, yeah, to a degree, I guess you give it that, like, yeah, because obviously if you have more money within going into a lawsuit, it's probably going to be better working out for you. But again, Ian, you fucking dumb fuck. Barring that, do you think the motherfuckers he's dishing out these lawsuits, cease and desist shit are innocent niggas, bro? Because I'm going to let you know right now, Noah Samsen, that nigga is definitely not innocent. Like, that nigga is not. So let's really, bro, do I think Ian should be, I mean, fuck you, Ian. Do I think Ethan should be still wasting time sending these niggas cease and desist? Nah, these niggas are dumbasses. We just gonna let their careers rot and fucking burn because they're embarrassing themselves every day, like Ian is doing. Funny enough, but like, even still, that nigga Noah, since he's nowhere near innocent. These motherfuckers that he's sliding this shit out to, again, bad empanada niggas like that. Yeah, I don't think these niggas are just some freely niggas that Ethan is just harassing. Like, bro, Ian, like, well, I know you think that shit because of what campsite you're on, but if you were a normal person, 2 brain cells objective, and you think that Ethan is just harassing these niggas and they're doing nothing wrong, you're a fucking moron. Like, you're a moron or you're being bad faith. It's like, brother, especially if you see the context, like, it's like
actually going to be 4 if Noah doesn't. It's going to be 4. It's going to be 4 complaints. It's a lot. I hope you guys are patient, but it's going to be worth it.
See?
I'm sorry. You were saying what, Ian? You have complaints for 3 people.
You are doing the classic rich asshole thing. You have a deficit of friends. You have a surplus of enemies. You feel really bad.
Now, do you think it's pertinent to explain why I'm suing them?
I think it is. But he fucking doesn't because he's an idiot and obviously bad faith video.
Or, well, I guess I haven't even explained why I'm suing them, so fair enough. Fair enough.
Good point.
Good point.
We know why, yeah, we definitely know why. I'm probably going to sue Noah, depending on what he does in the next 2 days. Okay, fair enough. Your point stands.
Hurt. But you also have a surplus of money, so what can you do? You can use that money to bully and intimidate people. These public legal threats that you're making to fellow creators, these legal threats that you're making to people on Reddit.
So is his point that...
Yes, the snarkers that called, again, CPS on his children? Yeah, fuck those niggas, by the way. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
You're never warranted to make legal threats or to sue anyone ever? Like, surely there's some situations where that's warranted, right? Like, there has to be at least something. But apparently that alone, his criticism is just that I'm doing it. Okay? I mean, I disagree.
I mean, certainly he thinks it's frivolous, right? That's why. Like, he wouldn't say, no, you can never sue anybody.
Which is
in his opinion, he thinks it's frivolous.
Okay. Which kind of...
Which is just straight up, like, it's kind of true. It's kind of true. Again, with Noah Samsen specifically, it's kind of true. And whatever. Fuck these niggas, bro. It's still not just some one-sided shit like the way Ian is trying to portray this shit. It's not just Ethan harassing them. Them niggas are also doing shit back to Ethan. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Most of these niggas started this shit again.
Again, he doesn't even know what I'm suing the 3 stooges for. But Noah's is not frivolous.
To fellow creators, these legal threats that you're making to people on Reddit, on Twitter, you're like, I'm hurt. These people are hurting me. What do I do to stop it? There's nothing I can do to stop it. I'm powerless. No, you have a ton of power. You have a ton of options. You have a ton of choice. That's exactly...
You had a ton of... Fuck, bro, because he's making me think of so many things at the same time. You had a ton of options, and you had a ton of choices to not post this garbage-ass video, you dumbass. I ain't gonna lie. So, why didn't you look within your options of this shit? Oh, wait. You just fucking didn't want to. Just like you didn't add any of the fucking context. You didn't want to add any of that shit. And now you want to sit up here and make these dumbass points that add literally nothing to anything. So, like, Ian, you know what? I'm jealous too much. Fuck it.
What you get for being filthy rich is you can do
filthy rich, bro? What kind of commie shit is this? You You're rich, bro.
You are filthy rich.
Okay, but he's what that's derogatory.
My question is back to like what, like, bro, what is the point? Oh my God, you're harassing these people. You're sending them lawsuits. You're being a rich asshole because you already know you're gonna have money to be able to sue them. Do you fucking Ian? You're just saying that these niggas are innocent and they're fucking not. Like, what are we talking about? You're trying to say that Ethan is fucking suing these niggas. We're trying to send them cease and desist, harassing them, bro, when they have done nothing, and that's blatantly untrue, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is the point trying to be made here? Like,
bro, you're rich too. What is your point? Not filthy rich. Filthy. I'm not filthy rich. I'm clean rich.
Sure.
Classy rich. Filthy rich.
Where'd your watch go?
Sorry, nah.
There it is.
Trilly B chops.
Something filthy about this. I'll have you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bust out the
These
little,
things.
the
I
little
never
watch
want to
beast.
sue someone for defamation, but like at what point? Like at what point,
Good point.
do you kind of fucking have to?
Right.
I mean, this is like basically someone calling you a pedophile. Be like, yeah, you know, Ethan's a pedophile.
Yeah. Good
Dan
point.
Clancy or whatever, like the CEO of Twitch, and be
Pedophile. Dan KK Clancy has a similar view on
You know?
Hitler.
Because Dan
Now,
Clancy.
let me tell you the difference between Noah Samsen titling a video, YouTubers who support genocide. It's he in this video, and the title and the tone and the way it's delivered is an assertion of fact.
Mm-hmm. Which is something that's obviously not true because Ethan does not fucking support genocide. It like says all the fucking time.
Me calling Dan Clancy and immediately being like, just kidding, is a joke. It is not a serious assertion of fact. I don't actually think or have evidence that Dan Clancy is a pedophile. That's how it works. That's how defamation works. Right? And by the way, nobody says Dan Clancy can't sue me if he thinks I defamed him. Like, he's welcome to try. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we're going to have to take a look at his hard drive, and that might be an issue.
So there we go. Have to look at the 2 terabyte, and it's gonna get frisky. It's like
KKK Clancy.
So yeah, I mean, good. You don't understand the law, so you're just continuing to be dumber and dumber. Jesus Christ.
The Nazi, fucking anti-Semite. There are certain things.
What happened?
Oh yeah, here. Here is. So once again, he
chatting in about Dan Clancy.
He's trying to characterize it like
move the box, Nate.
I'm just calling him a pedophile, like just boom, boom, like oh my God, uncontested, just straight up. Like here's the full clip of it.
Clancy or whatever, like the CEO of Twitch, and be
Pedophile. Okay, well maybe not, but maybe like I don't know if that's true.
And there goes the context that you left out, Ian. You dumb fuck. I mean, why am I still even crashing at this point? We already know Ian left out literally all of the context. The video itself literally doesn't even have a context as like, bruh, you would think the context of the video would be H3, obviously covering that shit, but within that shit, it's not even covering anything that's actually going on because anything that is left out of the video. Like, bro, it's crazy. Like,
definitely not. That wasn't even what the accusation.
You're gonna be the one.
Do you not remember?
No. I'm saying I don't know. But Dan, you can't say in good conscience that you know for sure he's not a pedophile.
What?
I can definitely say that he is. What I can say.
I didn't say he is.
Yes, you did.
I said pedophile. All I said is pedophile. I don't know for sure.
Can we check the
Now, you might think this is a joke in poor taste. And that would be a
and yeah, that's perfectly reasonable to say because yeah, I'm not gonna probably be like, yeah, nigga, you just straight up a pedophile. Like even on that shit, duh. I ain't gonna lie, but where is it at? Some of y'all motherfuckers, I'll hand it to you respectfully, you EDPs. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some heads is crazy, but Dan Clancy, nah, he ain't no damn pedophile. That nigga is a gooner though. That nigga, I will never forget that clip where he was putting the whole Twitch story shit, and that shit was all hot tub streamers. I was like, God damn, boy, I know this nigga been on a whole goon cycle, boy.
Perfectly fine.
It was, and that's why I immediately jumped at you.
Okay. So, well, Dan thinks that he's one of the ones that thinks that. So your criticism might be that it's a joke in poor taste. But saying it's defamation is just it's dumb.
Yeah,
it's just stupid as fuck. It's pathetic. It's a reach. It's dumb. You're dumb. This is dumb. Everything's dumb. Welcome to dumb world. Things you can accuse people of that rise above to make it like actionable,
Also,
which is like,
like,
wrongfully accusing someone of being a
sorry
pedophile,
to
a
make you
sex
pause
criminal,
again,
a murderer,
but-
shit like that. Dan Clancy
Online.
now, in other words, he is a pedophile. By the way, the way I assert it with confidence is the joke.
Right.
And I always immediately be like, I don't actually know if he's a pedophile. By the way, I love this argument. It's so good. When you go, he's not a pedophile, I go, well, how do you know that? You don't know he's not a pedophile. I think that's compelling stuff. What were you going to say?
He said,
Just that.
are we playing the plausible deniability? So
The irony of pointing out you making a bad taste joke, and this is IDubbbz.
I didn't make a bad faith joke. It was a bad
Yes,
taste
you
joke.
did.
Bad taste
That was a
joke
bad
is
taste
what I
joke.
said.
It wasn't made in bad faith. I wasn't.
No, I
wasn't
said bad taste.
Oh,
Bad taste.
Okay, my bad. I thought you said bad faith.
Oh.
no, the whole video again is bad faith. But yeah, bad taste jokes. Like, yeah, motherfuckers be making them shits here and there, time to time.
I'm saying this is IDubbbz.
But yeah, I get where Ela's coming from, where it's like, yeah, yo, Ian, you're the nigga calling someone out for a bad taste joke and shit like that. Do I have to fucking remind you what you had to drop fucking 1,500 apologies for, nigga? It's like the hypocrisy with some of these fools is absolutely ridiculous. We have to get them out of here with this shit.
Sure, he changed. He doesn't do that anymore.
Well, he didn't. He's making a content cup, so.
I think anyone deserves that level of cruelty or hate.
I don't even know if you can call this
Every time I see that dumb shit, pathetic. Niggas pushing 30.
content cop. Like
True.
This is like a static, nothing happens, shitty editing, no sketches, no jokes.
I guess they call these slop videos now. I don't know.
No, Ela, you can't do me like this. You can't do me like this. I'm a slop tuber. My shit is not that ass. I understand. Nah, listen. Trilly make the low effort bullshit. You already know how it gets down. Sloppy. But bro, I refuse to say my John worse than IDubbbz at this point. Then soy dubs? No. Ela, no, please. No, we have to put his slop in another outlier as just complete bullshit. But there's good slop.
The terminology
Yeah,
these
it's
days.
kind of just a slop, yeah.
Slop video.
It kind of is. I mean, it definitely is shit.
Slop tube.
Like I said, I think Mika did a better job of taking me
Mika's
out.
shit still ass.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Mika. We love you, girl.
It's me again.
We see you, girl. Or shit like that. Dan Clancy
Online.
now, in other words, he is a pedophile.
You have so much less to go off of saying that
Oh
than
no,
anybody
I was
has
just saying
about
based
Dream.
on his looks. Just based on his
Well,
looks.
at least you're self-aware.
Yeah, see, that's all. That's what we call not an assertion of fact, which is the legal definition of when you are in earnest explaining something as if it is objectively true.
Do we like content slop or slop cop? Or neither?
I don't like either of them because it just really sounds like content puke, which I think sounds so stupid when Hassan says it.
Context puke, like Hassan, nigga, you 30. Nigga, you about to hit 35. Hassan, shut the fuck up. Like, nigga.
It's too obvious.
Yeah.
That's 100% a joke. I have no
It's the
evidence
most
to
Ethan
conclude.
joke Hassan's ever made. And you hate it.
It's the most Ethan joke.
Calling it content puke.
It's the most that's not an Ethan
Because you,
joke.
yes,
It is way high level than that.
Come on.
I can't believe you, of all people today, would question my comedic prowess.
I think he calls it context puke.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, he calls that shit context puke. That shit is so ass.
He adjusted it. It's now context puke.
It's evolved.
And I'm not going to call it context puke.
Because
That's worse. Because I'll be honest.
It's a downgrade.
Content puke was better, for sure.
Because everything's out of context.
Yeah.
Great joke, Ethan.
Even though all the context is blatantly right there, except, is Hassan gonna watch that shit? No. Bombocat! Like, come on, bro.
Again, it's like, okay, you're getting defensive. You think it was in poor taste. That's fine.
The chat seems to like content flop.
if you want to be a baby and be a little fucking baby face, say, oh, poor Dan Clancy. Dude lives on a fucking ranch, dude.
A ranch.
Yo, within Big A, cause hey, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta add the context. Yo, with the whole fucking QT Cinderella shit, bro, the whole reason that shit even happened was because a streamer, Big A, A-Track, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he fucking messed up on stream. He watched that whole, he had fucking had a tab up that had that shit happen, and he had an apology. That apology, that was one of the worst ones. I ain't gonna lie, it was painful. But yeah, Big A did the whole thing. He did a thing where he scrubbed all the deepfakes off the joint, you know what I'm saying? He was getting a whole ran through, and he really came back. Like, Big A is one of the best examples of like someone getting into controversy and like, yo, them working to it, becoming a better person and changing. Like, yo, we really fuck with Big A, I ain't gonna lie. But yo, even sidebar and that shit, you're like, yeah, within this job, it's so fire. Like,
he lives in a town he owns.
Oh, fucking no, that shit almost made me skip my mind. But fucking yeah, why I bring up Big A, because Big A always be talking about fucking Dan Clancy with the fucking Clancyville shit. Yo, that shit be having me fucking dead. He's like, yo, this nigga owns a town.
Why is that? Yeah,
It's just
you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to defend
detail.
Dan Clancy.
Yeah. Maybe you're asking the wrong question.
I'm not going to do that.
No, but anyway, I'm obviously kidding. It's not as. Was that? Oh, that wasn't real. Okay.
That's a sound bite.
I just never heard that one before. Kind of. That's you, right?
No.
Who is that?
Hassan.
Oh, I thought that was Love. Trip.
Yo. Oh, I can see that actually.
I can kind of hear it.
Love
too.
does say
I do
that
say
a
yo
lot.
a lot.
Yo.
Every time I come in the morning and say yo.
Teddy started saying it, and I think he's
he
so,
says yo.
he's so
He says
cool.
yo?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a pretty cool
so
and
cool.
chill
He's like,
guy.
Yo.
he's a chill guy.
Chill guy.
He is a chill guy.
Just a chill guy.
He's the
Actually,
best.
pretty chill.
He does this thing where he proclaims things and he puts his finger up
When he gets really excited.
Yeah.
and he goes, actually, what I want to say is that so it's freaking fun.
Yeah,
like
nah,
it's so
actually
endearing.
funny as
It's
hell.
so sweet. He's so smart. I love the finger thing. It's so funny. It's so sweet. Yeah. That he is.
One of the more notable legal threats that Ethan has sent out recently is against Noah Samsen.
I have nothing but vibes to gain, and potentially your money as well. Okay, before I watch this, certainly he'll explain why.
He won't. But the reason why is obviously because of the YouTube video, YouTubers who support genocide, which obviously is definitely false. Like,
It wouldn't make any sense to not explain why I'm threatening to sue Noah Samsen, correct?
Absolutely.
Any reasonable video that is being good faith and just actually not even that, just trying to be like followable, will explain why I'm suing Noah Samsen. So let's see if he does. Don't worry if you don't have it all now. I'll garnish your wages. You're going to be living with your parents for a lot longer, buddy. 26, you know what I mean? Try 46.
Noah made a video that was critical of Ethan and other content creators when they're talking about Israel and Palestine. I mean, the way he's talking about Noah on his podcast.
That's it. That's it.
Well, he's right. That seems like an extreme reaction to sue him. over that.
Shitty.
Sure, yeah. No, it sounds insane.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy. What a crazy guy.
Is so fucking creepy and weird.
Is this a new thing?
This is a new thing. This happened during the show.
Oh, and now he starts to sweep for Noah, whose ex-lover called in to say that he was hooking up with other girls when they agreed not to, and they were having sex without a condom, and she felt violated that he didn't tell her that he had other sexual partners while he was having sex with her without a condom. Now, that's just objectively a shitty thing to do.
oh no, you niggas are heinous. Hold on.
Okay? He comes out here, and he defends that. This leftist.
Bro, I didn't. Bro, I did not know that nigga knew. What the fuck is going on with Noah Samsen? I mean, I know the nigga's a dumbass, because clearly, again, for the whole shit. But, like, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga's a menace. What the hell?
The newborn activist. How?
Upon initial examination, it seems to check out, and it's not great for young Noah.
Can I say that? Don't say it yet. You know how I know it's from? He ripped these from Snark. Look at the quality.
I was thinking that too.
And
he's so fucking lazy. He didn't even chase down the clip.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? This is the laziest nonsense cop.
Bro, say, yo, you got these goddamn 320p ass clips, bro.
Content cope? That's not good either. Nonsense cop? Content flop. I think that was one of the obvious ones we vetoed.
Copium cup? Cop?
Oh, chat suggestions. Thank you, chat. You guys are, I appreciate your efforts there. We'll keep an eye out.
That chatter is not wrong.
So he's a rape. So of course his standard. I don't know what he's accused of, so I'm not actually going to say. But
Ethan brought on
Okay, good. Yeah, that was fair to say that.
former partner of Noah to basically just shit talk him and say that he's a bad partner. But that's
that what happened?
Just shit talk.
But how can this guy? I don't understand how his views are compatible. Where he's like this leftist, pure guy who's always doing and saying the right thing, and then also characterize her complaint as just talking shit about him. Like that is fucking insane way to characterize.
No, the shit that we heard earlier, that's not just talking shit. That's some completely heinous shit.
That if you want to say that I'm wrong, at least interface with the arguments I'm making. My God, man.
Also, Noah is a bad partner for doing that.
Yes, that's my point.
Like directly, like a fucking bro, a fucking shitty ass partner for what? But what the fuck type of bro? I can't. These are the niggas that Ian wants to co-sign. It just blows my fucking mind, bro.
It's totally warranted criticism. Now, if you think it was inappropriate for me to have her on the show, or you thought it was a low blow, or whatever you want to say about that, that would be substantive criticism that I could contend with.
Right.
But just saying that that he's a bad guy is insanely dishonest and sweeping, frankly, to the point. It's just wow. It's wow. It's wow.
It's crazy fun. Wow.
That's such an old joke. I don't think anyone knows about that but us.
All that Ethan was able to extract out of it.
You are not accusing him of committing any crimes or doing R-word or anything like that.
Very responsible to say such.
Yeah.
The accusation is that he's a sleaze.
Absolutely. No.
Wow, sounds horrible, man. So out of line.
Ryan Beard just said, this part made me so mad. How can you be a leftist and frame it like that?
Thank you, Ryan Beard. It's totally inconsistent with the values that they apparently have.
Yeah.
Directly.
Like, they have no problem calling victims of sexual violence, I don't know if you call this sexual violence, but like whatever, in that realm, liars. I mean, he's calling her a liar, right? He's not acknowledging what she said. She, as a person with agency, chose to call in and share her story, but he can't possibly contend with that. Why even include it then? Jeez.
Man, included this shit. It's just like, it just fucking baffles me. Like, I don't understand. You could acknowledge by putting in the video, like, that there was some controversy between Noah and his fucking girl, but you still want to fucking, like, co-sign the nigga? It makes no sense, bro.
Noah Samsen, as far as I know, is not a rapist.
Fuck you to Noah Samsen. Oh, man, this looks pretty serious. Is this what you call an assertion of fact, Ian? Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
Who's not just a liar and a scumbag, but also a creep. Allegedly.
Now let's talk about...
That's it.
You even said the allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bruh.
He says Ethan is doing too much because he had his ex on to say that to gossip about him.
Sexual misconduct, I guess, is what this falls under.
Like, dude, what are we doing, man? You are
She came
insane.
on the pod.
Yeah.
She came on the pod to share her story. Apparently, which some really crazy, heinous shit needs to go down that Noah would need to be condemned for. I don't understand. Like, what? Would you not want her to say about her experience? Get that out? I don't know.
Actually insane for saying that, like, in your video right now. And again, this just shows the hystericals of it, that people, leftists, right, are watching this and being like, yeah. It's like, it's not even consistent with their own values.
About the left-leaning Democrat.
He presents himself as someone like me, a left-leaning Democrat who supports basic things.
The thing that made me start to question Ethan's intentions is that when he was suggested to talk to Sam Cedar, a fellow progressive, a guy that Ethan respects and...
This part's going to make me lose my mind. So the moment he realized that I was unsavable, I was gone, was when I refused to talk to Sam Cedar.
Which makes no fucking sense. I don't understand like how you're going off the rails because you choose not to have a conversation with someone, but whatever.
Who was not in the conversation, who wasn't interested in talking to me about it, that was thrusted into the middle of it by Hassan in bad faith because I only listened to other Jewish people. And like, you'll see, I'll play it. I'm just going to play
it. Looks up to.
He works with Sam Cedar at the Majority Report. I respect him and what they do there.
He kept saying that it was racist or anti-Semitic to suggest that he talked to someone who's within the same ethnic group as him.
That's why
But that doesn't mean, like, why does he have to talk to...
I said yesterday, like, I urge Ethan to talk to Sam Cedar. There are very thoughtful, very kind.
It's like, okay, just because you fucking Hassan or you fucking Ian recommend these niggas does not mean he has to talk to them. Just because you niggas feel like he should. Like, what are we talking about?
Anti-Zionist Jews out there that he could talk to. I don't think that I will be able to reach him.
What's the insinuation that I only listen to...
He's saying Jewishness is irrelevant to me. That's literally, I said, I can have conversations with people that aren't Jewish. I don't
exactly, like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Talk to your approved list of Jews who agree with you. Like, this is literally me telling.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, just because you niggas recommend these people does not mean he has to talk to them, because you niggas feel like these are the right people. They're the approved people to fucking talk to. These are the ones that are gonna give you the right information. Like, bro, you're already going in this shit with a bias and all that shit. Like,
a black person, like, you need to go talk to Candace Owens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she knows everything about the race and what it's like to be black.
Sam Cedar is not a Candace Owens, so
no.
Let me stick
Sam
up
Cedar
for my
didn't
boy
do
over
anything
there.
wrong.
No, of course not.
I'm saying, like,
I get the example you're making, but I just want to make that.
Okay, fair.
I don't want people to think that you're saying that he's like a Candace Owens.
The point is that, like, you have approved Jew Sam Cedar, and anyone who's Jewish who agrees needs to go talk to him. It's like, you don't fucking get to decide who
like who people want to talk to or have discussions with and all that shit. Like, where, like, nigga, that's based on the person, their interests. If they find the ideology of that person to be aligning, like, bro, what the fuck? We're not going off of niggas choosing that shit for a nigga, bro. I got my own fucking brain cells, unlike the fucking niggas in Hassan shit. Like, bro, niggas glazing, bro. Like, niggas could think for themselves.
Can and can't talk to. And also the insinuation that I'm unwilling to listen to someone who's not Jewish is insane, okay? And once again, you would never, ever, ever make this accusation about another minority group. You wouldn't send a fucking... Okay, yeah, good point, because I'm not saying Sam is like them, but you wouldn't send...
How about Jesse Jackson? Go talk to Jesse Jackson about this.
I don't know anything about his politics, but
okay.
you'd be like,
whatever.
Go. My point is just because you say that this person it's got nothing. It's like me saying, "Hey, you're trans. Go talk to Blair White. She'll tell you everything you need to know."
It's not like Ethan is not capable of talking to Hassan.
Directly.
You know, like, I just don't understand it. It's not like only a Jewish person can talk to a Jewish person. This is just, it's insanity that they're even arguing this.
I find it utterly mad that he's even entering this conversation, that he feels comfortable even entering this dialogue about me being Jewish and needing to talk to Sam Cedar. This, by the way, is when he lost faith in me, when I decided not to talk to Sam Cedar, which by the way, was never even like a serious proposal. Like, Sam asked, he specifically said he wanted to be kept out of it. So, like, you guys, it's so fucking pathetic, you guys. How does he feel comfortable doing this?
Because it's all made in extremely bad faith, and he already knows by doing this shit, he's gonna get brownie points. Well, shit, I pressed it a little bit early, but he's gonna get brownie points in Hassan's community for doing all this dumb shit. Yeah, that's exactly why. No, that is just directly why. Like,
other Jewish people, you need to talk to my pre-approved list of Jews that like agree with me on everything. You know, it doesn't matter if they're Jewish, dude. It doesn't matter if they're fucking Jewish.
Again, I don't know what he's trying to say. Jewishness is irrelevant to Ethan, which is like
Because
a totally
it's leading up to the
that's
next
just
thing.
like-
It's really dumb. Because then in the next one is like Jewishness is so relevant.
Okay.
I think most Jews.
I don't think Jews
that
at large
Here.
view it. I don't think that is the.
In what position are you to even say that?
It's not
Speak for my
motivated by
entire ethnic
myself.
group.
It's motivated
That's
by
crazy to me.
Jews against anti-Zionist
No,
Jews.
seriously, how can you speak for my entire ethnic group? I find that really interesting.
Ethan, I don't know what.
So
That doesn't mean.
I'm actually addressing the same point twice, and he's too fucking dumb to realize.
Yeah.
Hassan tokenizes Jews. That's what he does. He uses them as tokens that he spends when he needs to convince his other Jewish friend that, like, oh, you need to just talk to this guy. He'll convince you. He'll set you right. You're insane. You're wrong. Your takes are so out of control. You need to talk to my approved Jew. He does that.
Like, how are you gonna how are you gonna choose who fucking niggas are gonna talk to? You know, motherfuckers are gonna choose whoever the fuck they want to talk to, right? Like what?
That when he says he's tokenizing Sam, when he brings him up, when he brings up like this fringe group of Jewish activists that represent like maybe 1% of the Jewish diaspora's opinion on things as like the mainstream opinion. I'm speaking for Jewish people when I say that explicitly, which he does not include, that I'm referring to actual polls, actual data that shows that like 80-90% of Jews consider this based on polling, based on data. That's what I'm talking about. You're just a fucking racist piece of shit. You're some white savior loser that thinks that you can sit here all woke, all leftist, all morally pure, and tell me what the fuck I should think and do about Jewishness. Like, where do you get off saying that at all? And by the way, you're so sensitive. You know, imagine saying the same thing to like his wife is Arab. Like I'm gonna be like, hey, you need to, you know, I have a whole group of Palestinian friends who are pro-Israel. By the way, there's a lot of them. They exist. Imagine me telling this is exactly analogous. Me going to Hassan or Ian. I need you to go talk to my Palestinian friend who's pro-Israeli. Like you'll listen to him.
They would absolutely say some shit about that crash. Most definitely that shit would be on Twitter. Let's not even pretend.
Do you see the problem?
The problem is not that you are not capable of talking to Hassan. Hassan was not willing to hear your points or
especially in the content nuke.
Give you anything in the conversation. Like he was not willing to budge one tiny bit to understand your perspective. That doesn't mean you need to go talk to another Jewish person. It's like, no, we're trying to get to Hassan. You're trying to talk to him, not to Sam Cedar. I just don't understand.
And also,
that.
it's just
exactly
tokenizing minorities, which is just like, it made me uncomfortable, and it's not something I would ever do. I would never be like, yo, you need to go talk to the Palestinian pro-Israelis because you'll listen to them. Like, I would never do that. That feels dirty. That feels insane thing to say. But for some reason, it's totally.
Is that not condescending too? Like in a way, like, yo, yeah, nah. You gotta talk to the heads. I got, cause like the heads that you want to talk, nah, they really ain't shit. Like, bro, what?
Trying to do it to me to the point where IDubbbz is actually willing to go in public and tell me how to feel about my Jewishness and sit here. What is happening?
Excellent question.
Imagine the balls on this guy.
They're fucking tiny because he's a spineless rat.
Oh my God. This is just racism. It's like he's just actually being racist.
Yeah.
With his whole chest. He's out here just being straight up racist.
Can tell you this is like step one of having a leftist ideology is recognizing our race, religion, nationality, all this shit, all shape our experiences as people.
Once again,
That's the reason why it'd be better served to have this conversation not with myself, but with an anti-Zionist Jewish person.
Yeah, and by the way, Hassan, when I'm done with that, I want you to talk to what's the guy? The name, the Green Prince, he's like a hardcore pro-Israel. Not that, again, not saying that Sam is like hardcore, like anti-Israel, although I think he is pretty much. But so someone that you disagree with completely philosophically, me being like, hey, I need you to go talk to this guy. He grew up in Gaza and he's super pro-Israel. And
in West Bank. Yeah.
And when I'm done with Sam, I need you to go talk to him. You're going to listen to him. It's fucking racism, dude. Straight up. And the fact that they can't see it shows an extraordinary blind spot.
Oh, shit. Yeah. He said... I can't get back in. He said, yo, you already know what it is. Yo, are we editing that out? Hell nah. Hell nah. Get sloppy, slop master. But now let me get back into it.
Where they don't think of Jewish people as, they don't think of us as barely anything. Like there's no consideration to it at all. Don't forget how the video started when Ian's like, I guess you might imagine that anti-Semitism's a real thing.
But I say the fucking beginning part where like Ian's like, oh yeah, bro, fucking, what was he saying? Fucking Anissa is like 50% Lebanese, 50% Irish or whatever the fuck. So because of that shit, and because Il is like fucking Israeli, yeah, you can't disavow CPS, all that bullshit. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers. I'm
Musab
like,
Hassan Yusuf.
Yeah.
Musab.
Yeah. So at any rate, it's the same fucking thing. I would never say it because I'm not racist.
Why does it matter if they're Jewish?
Because I'm not Jewish, and you've said in this conversation that, like, how can you tell me how to feel about the situation?
Yeah, but
I didn't say tell me how you feel. He's telling me. I hate when they do this. Like, if you look at polls, it says indisputably that 80 to 90% of Jewish diaspora support the state of Israel existing. Okay, which technically would make them all Zionists.
Right.
That is objective truth. It's available in data and polls everywhere. The way that people like Hassan and now Ian characterize it as like people, the Jews who support Israel are like fringe and not the vast majority, is a way to basically greenlight open anti-Semitism. To be like, no, we don't hate Jews, we just hate anti-Zionists. And by the way,
like, what would be the difference? Like,
most Jews aren't even Zionist, right?
Exactly though.
When 80 to 90% are. So it's like a clever little game they play to be openly anti-Semitic. Like, no, we hate Zionists. 90% of Jews, by the way. It's just so fucked, dude. It's just so fucked.
How is one person a representative of Jews at large? I'm just telling you how Jewish people around the world interpret that phrase.
Exactly. And this is when he, once again, insanely bad faith, takes out the fact that I'm quoting statistics from a poll. And I'm explaining in general, not even saying that this is how I feel about it, just explaining in general that when you look at a group like Jewish Voices for Peace or whatever, they do not represent Jewish people as a whole. And like, he can't hold it up as like, oh, you need to be a good, he basically is like, you need to be a good Jew like these people.
What the fuck?
And that's just not how the world works, right? That's just racism. That's it. That's just straight up racism. So they have this clever game where they hate Zionists, not Jewish people. But very few Jews are Zionists. Don't worry, even though, again, it's 90%. Easy to look up, easy to verify. People continually always lie about that without ever showing any evidence to support it. And always ignoring the data that says otherwise. It's just sad, man. It's sad.
Jewish people around the world interpret that phrase.
So yes, Ethan, on occasion you might be suggested to talk.
He really thinks he cooked here too.
He really thinks he was stirring the pot. No.
It's crazy. I challenge Ian, by the way, to respond to any of these substantive remarks. Like, I don't think he's capable, to the same extent Hassan isn't, of actually responding to any of the substantive corrections I've made to any of this bullshit.
The question would be, how would they go about doing so? Because shit, if they weren't even willing to watch the content nuke, or like not even Ian, but if someone's not even willing to watch the content nuke, of course he's not going to respond to Isha.
Like, I don't even see how he can possibly make a reaction to this. Like, I'm so thoroughly destroying everything he set forth in this. How can he even respond? Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I love to see him try to justify these insane takes. I'd love it. I love it.
talk to someone who has some crossover with you. It doesn't have to be your ethnicity. It could possibly be someone who shares progressive ideology with you. It could possibly
that's
be
really funny,
someone
considering
who
he explicitly said because he's Jewish. What game are we playing, you dumb idiot? You stupid loser. You just showed it in your video. This is the Denim School of Self-Owning again.
Yep.
She's back.
This is crazy, dude.
is of your same gender. I think Ethan understands this concept very well. He listened to these women on his show when they told him that he shouldn't be calling women bitches.
This bitch is intolerable. You are
Oh my god, we're going back to this shit.
such a nasty fucking bitch, Ken.
I don't know if you
Going back to this shit, bro.
you can call her a bitch though.
She is a bitch. She's a
What do you-
fucking bitch.
okay,
You're right. I
I'm
call her a
curious-
see you next Tuesday.
Listen, you have
I'm curious, what do Lena and Sam think about it?
I wouldn't be okay with that.
Yeah.
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 I feel like that it's for the girlies, Ethan. But I
So
agree.
you guys all seem to be
Yeah.
in consensus.
For the
that
girly
it's poor
pops,
form.
yo.
I think to respect the women here in the room, I'm going to have to pass on saying that.
Facts. Nah, you gotta stand on business. That's why I be saying, yo, like in the presence, like, yo, we shouldn't be saying this shit. Like, you should never be trying to call, especially like on a real life tip, person to person, face to face, any women, bitches, none of that. Like, yo, shout out to Lover Babes, girly pops. It's just, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Again, some of these girly pops getting frisky, bro. Like, Denim's here, you're getting way too goddamn frisky. You're getting way too, nah, you're getting left.
Now,
How
what's super
horrible of you.
interesting is that this is when I stopped saying it, by the way, for the most part. Like, obviously, I say it here and there, but like, I took it out of like rotation of my regular language. Okay. That's when. What happened was I spoke to people of the gender that I am not. I listened to what they had to say and I took it to heart. The opposite of what you're doing when Jewish people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, real talking. Shout out Ethan for that, because that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't be so fucking rude to the Lover Babes. I don't understand. Like, has be getting on a fucking ego trip. I'm like, yo, shout out to Lover Babes. Shout out to bros too. I always say, like, why can't everybody just be chill? Like, yo, my nigga, whatever happened to chilling. Whatever fucking happened to chilling. Like, everybody need to just show they love, bro. Real talk.
Will tell you how they feel and how they think about stuff, and your response is actually you're fucking wrong. And
That's what I'm saying. Let me recommend you this person. This is the person you need to talk to instead of hearing a nigga out. Like, that's what I'm saying. That shit is weird. Like,
me, the white savior that knows nothing about Judaism, doesn't know Jewish people, doesn't care about Jewish people, fucking says that Israeli people aren't worth defending in any situation, basically. That let me tell you how you feel. What's the correct way for you to feel?
Yeah.
You are actually doing the fucked up thing here. Please get inspired from me. Please watch this back and be inspired by my maturity, my growth.
Okay, yeah. Tone it down.
My compassion, my empathy,
maturity, growth,
intellect.
Reel it back.
But seriously, how is that a
Vandalization,
bad clip to show? Like, you're having an open conversation and letting women speak, and then you actually listen. Like, sorry, that seems like great.
I genuinely was like,
Doesn't seem
okay,
like a bad
I took the feedback to heart and I stopped saying it.
It's a bitch's dedication.
And that's me being a hypocrite because I don't want you to tell me how to feel about Judaism. Give me a fucking break, dumbass. You should listen when people tell you.
Ethan Klein is
he should definitely listen when niggas tell him that this video was dog shit. But
fucking nauseating. He's not a child. He is absolutely capable of looking into Hassan, learning about his politics, interviewing.
yeah, obviously, Ethan, bro. I mean, fucking, I'm saying Ethan. Fuck, and obviously, Ian. This the shit niggas are saying. Within all the episodes of fucking like leftovers and shit, yeah, clearly Ethan was learning more and more of Hassan's politics throughout the time, and that's why the shit ended. Cause yo, he really learned. Yeah, this nigga Hassan is tweaking the fuck out. Like, bro, what, bro? Oh my god, bro.
Doing loads of things to figure out where he's.
Again, that's the problem. That's why the show stopped. Because I learned more about his politics. Because I started to interrogate him more and learn.
Exactly, literally what I was just coming off of saying. Like, bro, as the show's going on, clearly it ended for a reason. He learned more of Hassan's politics and therefore was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with what he got going on.
Learn more. That's why the show stopped, you imbecile.
He presents himself as someone like me, a left-leaning Democrat who supports basic things. And for the first time, I noticed an inordinate amount of radical, hardcore leftists. I mean, I thought we were social democrats, not whatever this was. This comment from Hassan really started to sound some alarms in my head. I was already getting uncomfortable with cut out the part, one of the most hard-hitting parts, in which Hassan describes in detail how he basically pretends to be moderate in an effort to push people through the radicalization funnel of becoming a radical communist, essentially.
Yeah, it's a really
he cut
fucked up
that
clip.
part out.
What?
What are you doing, bro? With our partnership.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised again. Like, you know how much I'm not even gonna keep saying this shit because like everyone knows, bro. The fucking context of shit is all the way cut out. This video is bad faith. Like, it's like, bro, I'm gonna be saying this shit the entire time. This is what I'm saying.
Started to wonder if I had any
Last
idea
part when
who
we
this
finished
guy
this boy
actually
out.
is.
You made how many
I'm done.
episodes with Hassan?
That's the point.
Yes,
that
and over those fucking episodes, he learned that Hassan's politics is fucking crazy. This nigga's moving insanely radically left, and like, yo, he can't be fucking with it. Like,
making you dumb, you pathetic loser.
Oh my god.
That's the whole point, dude. That's why I made the video, because I'm trying to atone for what I did, that I platformed him. I'm apologizing. I literally start the video by apologizing for platforming him and saying I should have known more about him, but I only learned it after like right around like October 7th happened. That's explicitly what happened, and you're pretending like I'm just bumbling around.
Like, no.
It's so pathetic, dude.
Like, this guy made a fucking program with the biggest mega leftist on the platform. Now he's acting like he was tricked and he was incapable of figuring out what this guy's beliefs were. Bro,
Cut out the part where he says I explicitly try to trick people to Trojan horse into their communities.
Also, we didn't think mega left means supporting terrorists, so...
Oh my god, man. You don't think mega left means, hey man, fucking... Yeah, let's get Timothy Chalamet on. Let's call that nigga Luffy from One Piece. I feel it, bro. I feel that shit hefty. Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I didn't even really know like what it meant that he was like a socialist versus like a social democrat.
Social democrat, right.
Which is what I identify as. And like, yeah, no, I should have known. And that's why I made the whole video, is to kind of like try to correct the record on all the shit he's been up to.
Yeah.
I didn't make the fucking leftist program. You did. You made fucking, what, 60 some odd episodes of this shit for hours talking to this guy? You didn't have a problem with any of it until,
actually what
Well, before, it started before. It was leading up to it with
we started talking about communism.
yes.
We started talking about like Tibet and China and all this kinds
it
of
was
stuff.
right
Ukraine.
before, and then this happened.
Yeah, it was very oddly timed. But yes, we never discussed any of this stuff until then. That's literally what happened.
You're not hiding from any of this. You explain this, and you even
like literally
take responsibility for not doing enough research on him.
Yeah, I don't understand his point even. That like,
what else do you want?
oh, he's saying that I'm being disingenuous by like ending the show. Well, why did I do it then?
Because obviously he found out Hassan's fucking political ideologies and shit were getting too crazy. Like I was saying.
Why did I end the show? Just so that the entire internet would hate me, including you?
Ethan talks about being aware of Hassan's 9/11 comments and then sort of leaves it at that. Like it was just a joke. Actually, I think Ethan describes them as edgy moments or jokes.
You might remember him from such classics as
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
Now, to be clear, I knew about all these edgy and controversial jokes at the time we made the show together, because who am I to judge?
No, Ethan, those aren't jokes, right? When someone makes a controversial statement like that, that's not them trying to be funny. I can understand why you would conflate the two. That is someone who is extremely frustrated and passionate about a particular topic. In this case, American imperialism and terrorism.
Do you know what just happened? This man he's defending the 9/11 clip.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, what? Like, bro, what? Like, nigga, this is it, bro. That's like you saying it's over for this nigga Ian, bro. The minute this nigga really do some shit, fall out the Hassan orbit is cooked, bro. You're burning every fucking bridge. Bro, what are you doing? Why are you choosing to fucking absolutely lay your entire life, your whole career down on this fucking hill, bro? Like, this entire hit, like, bro, oh my god, bro. This is it? You wanna, oh. You really have to defend Hassan on this shit. My nigga.
He's saying America deserved 9/11. I was being more gracious. I said he was kidding. Ian's like, no, he meant that shit. Like, he went on an
That's what I was
apology
saying
tour.
when I initially watched the joke. I was like, yo, it's more or less be taken in a joke than the way that fucking the way a fucking Ian is portraying that shit, which is like, yeah, you want to fucking die on this hill, defend him on that shit, which is insane. But even barring that shit, bro, like, at the end of the day, we know fucking Hassan dumbass is prone to saying dumb shit every fucking day. But still, like, you want to die to defend this shit, fucking Ian? Are you serious, nigga?
But remember, Ian? Are you sure you know what you're saying? Like, and I love how it's like, oh, when Hassan is out of line, it's because he's passionate and because he cares about important things. But somehow when I do it, it's because I'm fucking unhinged. You know,
Crazy.
I'm crashing out. I'm
People.
crazy. I'm harassing people.
Yeah.
See, like, yo, it's the same shit. Like, bro, it's so fucking dumb. Like, I don't understand. That shit is literally just hypocritical. Like, bro, you're clearly playing a bias on the sides, bro.
Oh my god.
He really is a very dumb. This is a part that I think I'm discovering. I don't know if he was always this dumb, but like his thought process is really operating on a low level. It's crazy.
You could have looked into that. You could have talked to Hassan a little bit more and found out what his international politics opinions are, but you wouldn't even need to do that. You could.
The whole point, but he's missing the point, is that people do know him for that clip. That's what most people know him for. So I'm literally just showing it as a reference point.
Look at it online. You're not a victim. You weren't tricked. You made 60 some odd episodes. If you didn't want to go down this route, you shouldn't have done it.
Dude, what happened? Why is Hassan's dick so far down this man's fucking throat?
Like, bro, I've been asking the whole time because this nigga is absolutely swallowing cock. This nigga is absolutely deep-throating this nigga Hassan's cock. Like, he wants to be in the camp so bad, bro. You trying to give him the fucking Frogan special, my nigga. The Denim's fucking treatment. Brother, like, yo, why are you choosing to die on this nigga's hill so fucking badly? It makes no sense to me.
I mean, that was a vulgar joke that he said. What did he say? Okay,
He said that about us.
why is he simping so hard for Hassan all of a sudden? Like, what is happening, dude?
He chose a side.
Talk about being a lapdog.
Like,
holy shit, bro. You have zero integrity. It's kind of insane to see.
But that was your fucking choice. You did it. You are an adult. When Ethan and Hila are watching Matt Lieb saying that one state doesn't represent all Jews, they cannot wrap their heads around the idea.
No
single What a person dumb-
represents all Jews. I'm just telling you how Jewish people around the world interpret.
What? Oh my god. Does he think that we're saying that one person represents all Jewish people?
He's not representing anything I said well. He's using
of course he's not. He hasn't, he hasn't the whole time throughout the entire content cop.
Entirely different clips. It's a different conversation. They're not even connected, and it's just.
We want to stay out of the drama.
It's. This part is really upsetting, and again, because he's trying to tell me about Jewishness. It's like, why are you even feel comfortable entering this conversation is mind blowing to me. My criticism of Matt Lieb and other people is characterizing Israel as if it says it's doing war on behalf of Judaism. That's how you.
No, like, that's just not correct.
Another reason how you justify your vitriol, your hatred, your want for violence against Zionists, because it's Israel's fault that people hate Jewish people. It's not my fault for being anti-Semitic. It's Israel's fault that I'm anti-Semitic because they say they're doing war on behalf of all Jews. Something, by the way, which has never been stated. Something I see only fucking leftist activists saying without any credit. Israel doesn't say I'm doing this war on behalf of all Jews. That's something you imagine to justify your anti-Semitism.
Yep.
And Matt Lieb is too dumb to understand, or maybe he just doesn't care. I don't know. He says
He just likes the attention, I think. So
Matt Lieb is whatever. The dude hangs out with Bad Empanada. How serious is he going to be about Jewish issues?
For that phrase.
No single person represents all Jews, as no single state represents all Jews.
And again,
this is another weird thing.
Oh my God.
Israel, this is a lie that I see Hassan and people pander. They say that Israel's going to war on behalf of Judaism. They have never, I don't believe that that's ever been stated. And I don't think Israel ever explains that it's...
Is he going to disprove me?
No.
I think Israel says it's a place where...
He's leading up to him having a counterfactual, right?
Jews can go.
Israel's just a place Jews can go? With that slogan, we might actually
That's it.
have peace. You know, if that's all you're defining Israel as, is a place Jews can go. Like, sure, it sounds like America to me. Like, all right.
I don't think that...
What?
What is he saying?
What?
He's saying that American imperialism and colonizing the entire manifest destiny body mass of U.S. is cool. It's fine because enough time has passed. And he doesn't actually have to interface with any hard decisions like, am I living on where a tribe used to live, and should I just give them all my properties and money?
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's like this whole argument of colonialism is just so fucking rich.
You know, if that's all you're defining Israel as, is a place Jews can go. Like, sure, it sounds like America to me.
You took like 3 words that I said from a larger conversation and like just left it at that. It's bananas. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, is what it is. It's pathetic.
Like, all right.
I don't think that Israel said they represent all Jews. I don't think that's a stance. We're like, hey, displacing Palestinians is all Jewish people.
Ethan is being so disingenuous here to suggest that
he's being disingenuous, nigga. Your whole video is disingenuous to a T. What? Bro, did you forget about the bad faith? Like,
doesn't understand what Matt Lieb is saying. Like, it's he's making a semantic argument. Like, I don't think
you have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you explained anything in this video?
You're
Like,
exactly. Like, what? Like, there's no way.
So wrong.
I doubt you even understand half the things
You have no
telling
fucking
us.
idea what you're talking about. You shouldn't even be entering this conversation as a leftist. You should be listening and learning, sir. Sit down.
He said he sat.
Be humble.
Like, what a fucking
Wait,
down.
You heard that?
Be humble.
Like,
be humble. Sit down. Hold up. Be humble. Hold up. Sit down. That joke.
what a fucking... I can't, dude. This is so unreal. Yeah, you're right.
I think Israel has said
I told you this part was gonna get me.
it represents every last Jew on the planet. I don't think Israel has claimed that.
That's what he said.
What does he know about Jews?
Nothing. He doesn't know anything about it.
Look,
Go ahead, Zach.
I usually try not, it's hard for me. It's very hard for me to speak up on these issues because I do support the what you're saying. I really do. I think he has no validity or foundation to be speaking on this. It's despicable. To tell you to go, talk to that token Jew, Sam Cedar, fuck you, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how are you just gonna choose like who niggas are gonna talk to? No, heads can talk to whoever they decide to. You know what I'm saying? If they want to talk to people that follow more with their ideologies, align more with them, like, yo, let them do so, bro. Niggas are not just talking to whoever you decide is the best person for these. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Really, fuck yourself. That's
Yeah, it's super gross. It's shockingly gross display of just like callous racism. And he's too dumb to realize that he's even doing it. Or maybe he is and he doesn't care. I don't know. They had a sword that looked like a swastika in the video. I know it was an anime thing, but...
Oh, yeah. Yo, I fucked it up. Yo, I said that shit was from Demon Slayer. It's from fucking Bleach. All right, go, Cap. The Bunkai.
Maybe we'll be a little more careful.
I said that this morning, too.
Let me pull that up. I know that the chances that they did on purpose is close to 0, right? So I'm not accusing them. But, like, just be a little more aware next time.
I ain't go cap. You already know. Alright, I'm saving it. All the rest for part 4. No cap. The last part, cause yo, we done been here for almost like 2 hours. I ain't gonna cap. But obviously coming off of this, John, yeah, it just keeps getting worse for Ian. Like he literally like Ethan just got off of saying it's like he literally just doesn't know what he's talking about, but that's because he fucking doesn't. He's getting all these different points and shit, saying that how like, oh yeah, you can only talk to these people, you can only talk to fucking heads like Sam Cedar. Like he's saying all this dumb shit when he truly probably doesn't even have any of the context on the shit. Well, we already know that because there's no fucking context in the video, like I said. And going off of him doing this shit all in bad faith, like it's just at this point in the John, and just obviously hasn't seen it John the whole time. It's very apparent to see like, yeah, this shit is just done completely in bad faith. Not only as well as that, like as we're saying this Russian shit, yeah, I'm starting to see that more too, because it's like, bro, you could have easily included more of the context and shit. But then again, like I just came up saying that could just be more credence to the bad faith, because it's like, bro, leaving out all this shit that's gonna give heads more of a like overall perspective view to really build more of the point to see who they think is more or less in the right in the situation. It's very clear to see his bias, bro. But again, Ian, we know what fucking side you took, nigga. We know whose dick you want to fucking slurp up, nigga. So that's really tough. But other than that, you already know that was reacting to the entire IDubbbz Content Cop H3 Part 3. The official Ethan Klein response to IDubbbz H3 Content Cop. Part 3 for Trilly. You already know. Come back around next time so we could finish it out the end, Part 4. But other than that, I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.